Okay, everyone, we're here for GWA PRs. With me, I have a very special guest. Zero, say hi, man.
Hello, guys. I am so back.
Yeah. Not back in the season, but back for PR, so very objective rankings for once.
Yeah, I'm kind of rusty in Pokemon in general, but once you learn, it's like riding a bike. You never forget it.
Yeah, exactly. So, disclaimer, it's like 9:30 for both of us. I don't think we're going past midnight. I hope not. So, we should go relatively quick. I don't think we're going to beat Maki's 3 hours.
I would not be surprised if we did.
I would not be either, but I'm not planning to, so.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can split 2 hours and 2 hours in a different day.
Yeah, exactly. Did you watch the Marble stream for the draft order?
No, I just skimmed through and watched your
Yeah.
team video on YouTube.
Yeah, draft order thing was very funny. I don't know, I think you'll like it too. I did like a marble race with all 16 coaches. And then
Oh,
like,
yes, I watched.
and
I
the,
definitely did.
yeah, and the
I
guy
did
who
see
won could
that.
choose who wanted to. So like Tog won, so he has first pick. But if he wanted 16 pick overall, he could pick that as well. Like I wasn't second in the marble race.
That's the best idea I've ever seen. It's better than randomizing.
Yeah, I liked it too, even though it definitely got me against some like rigged accusations. Uh, Marble race, he got third overall, and now he has second pick. Yeah, sure, whatever you believe, people.
Just get better marbles.
Exactly. All right, we going over talk first. Iron Valiant team.
There's that's an incredible team.
Yeah, it's nasty, isn't it?
I mean, you have the fast thing that can do everything you need it to with a great double stab, and you have the fat thing that can do everything you need it to and set up.
Yeah, I like it too. Like usually, I'm not the biggest fan of Iron Valiant because like it's a mixed attack, but I only like the physical set to be completely honest. But then a Kyurem can be mixed as well, and I really like special Kyurem. So like, what I would do, I would bring like physical Valiant, special Kyurem, but you can switch it up as well. So it's a bit unpredictable. I like it.
You can just look at the matchup and get whatever you want. You can run both mixed. Like with Valiant, like everybody likes the mix set in OU. Yeah, but with Kyurem, you should select physical or special most of the time. Specs Kyurem is an incredible breaker. Nothing fucking resists it.
Yeah, exactly. Freeze Dry is like the worst move in the game to switch in on.
Yeah, and then you also have like the annoying substitute set if you want a PP stall.
Yeah, luckily it doesn't have Roost anymore.
If you're building around Kyurem, one thing you have to do, and Tog did, is get a lot of hazard support in the forms of Talonflame, Tatsugiri, and Blastoise because Kyurem is very weak to hazards.
Yeah, I agree with that. You don't really want to be running boots or you lose a lot of damage output. Or like if you're the annoying subset, you can run leftovers or something like that.
Yeah, but if you're running the Dragon Dance set, most times you need loaded dice because your multi-hit moves have to hit. And if you're running the special set, most times you want to run specs or a booster.
Yeah, or like a choice scarf.
Or even that, but choice scarf doesn't do the incredible damage that the other set does. I mean, it can work for a specific matchup, but
I remember
what scares him?
I remember in MMC, I fought him with Steve with Kyurem, and I had Dragapult as well, and I made my Dragapult live a Scarf Kyurem Freeze Dry. It's hilarious. But yeah, it's a really good Pokemon, Kyurem. I won it once, but like, I usually get my Dragon round 1, and Kyurem isn't around 1 in my opinion. But it's a really cool Pokemon. And then Petulant, I know he sniped Elliot with this. I find it a really interesting Pokemon. In a good way.
In OU, it started becoming, like, it was bad 1.5 years ago. Until people realized it was one of the only solid answers to Overpond Wellspring. And then everybody started loving it. It's decently fast, it has insane defense, very unique typing, parting shot, poisons. It's useful.
Bro, we are so old. How is Petulant 1 year old? 1.5 year old.
I've cycled through 3 girlfriends since it came out.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's not go there. We're definitely going past midnight.
Okay.
Nah, Petulant,
Mid-round is
I
a
really
hidden
like
gem.
Petulant. It's a shame it doesn't have T-Spikes, but if it did, it would definitely be like 15, 16 points, so for the better.
I don't think it's the main difference. If you just hit something with Shadow Ball, you have a chance to poison them.
Oh yeah, I just mean like for T-Spikes in general, it's nice to have, and if you don't have your poison type with T-Spikes, it's quite hard to fit T-Spikes on your team. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, Metagross, I think it's a good Pokemon.
It's
I'm not the
it's a
biggest
hidden
fan of it.
gem. I mean, I was always very hesitant on it, but when you look at its stats, you can tell it always does something in draft. It's not like regular ladder.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
has
It's a good
hazard, strong,
sweeper.
recovered.
Like, usually I like my steel type to be bulky. Like, you can look at my Corviknight next to it. But like, this Metagross is bulky while still being very offensively threatening. Like, agility, weakness policy of some of its basic sets. I know Tok loves that set as well.
I think it's very bulky too. I'm gonna pull up its stats. It's definitely like at least 100 and something defense. With decent
Yeah.
HP. Yeah, 130 defense. This thing is bulky.
130 defense. Jesus.
Yeah. Like that's why it's good in draft. You can just spread out your EVs to make it do exactly what it needs it to do. Defense is a bit speed is a bit slow at 70, but
Bullet
you don't need
Punch
everything to be
exists,
fast.
agility exists. You don't really need its speed, to be honest.
Yeah. Talonflame isn't Defogger. It's very weak to hazards. That's like you're always forced to run boots, which is not something I love in draft.
I get what you mean. I do, but like, I'm not too sure I agree 100% with it. Like, if you want your Talonflame to be a bulky Pokemon, yeah, you need boots. But if you want to be offensive, you can still go without boots. Something I really like, for example, is like Citrus Berry. Just so you can run acrobatics. Switch in on Stealth Rock, trigger your Citrus Berry immediately. You have acrobatics.
That is definitely. I don't like Talonflame being the only form of hazard removal in a team because the quad weaknesses to rocks makes every opponent spec a rock move just to counter your hazard removal. And
Yeah.
most Stealth Rock users usually have an opportunity to run the rock type move that can just one-shot Talonflame.
Exactly, yeah, like Talonflame also isn't a Pokemon that can easily beat like Stealth Rock users. If I set up rocks with my T-Tar, for example, this Talonflame is not killing my T-Tar.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, so... But it's not the only hazard removal on his team, because he still has the Blastoise.
Yeah.
Which...
And the Tatsugiri.
Yeah. I don't love Blastoise as a Pokemon, but it's one of those weird ones that like, I think we tiered it at 12 or 11 points. And with we, I mean I. But it's... If I ranked it lower, it would be too much value, because like, I don't like it as a defensive Pokemon with spin, but it can still be a Shell Smasher, so you have to respect both sets. So, it's a good Pokemon if you really like your versatility.
Yeah, it's like balanced across the board. The stats aren't crazy and it doesn't hit as hard. Shell Smash does have a downside, the pretty obvious one, and not having a recovery might be an issue. But it's a bulky water with rapid spin. I think it's compensated somehow.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it even has like the weird iron defense body press that like Blastoise gets that for some reason, so it can do quite a fair bit of things.
I don't think it's a bad pick for sure.
No, it's definitely not a bad pick. Shaman is an interesting Terra Captain. I didn't expect Shaman to get drafted as a Terra Captain.
I mean, I think it's a really good choice to make it a Terra Captain, because grass is something that usually holds it back. Now you can improve the typing and give it better coverage.
Yeah, like, I don't hate it. To me, like, I know Shaman has 100 in every stat because it's a Pixie. I just look at Shaman and I think, yeah, bulky grass type. So if I Terra it, it's not a bulky grass type anymore. It probably becomes like a... What types does he have? Does he have Fairy? I assume so.
Ghost, Fire, and Poison.
Oh, no Fairy. Ghost, Fire, Poison. Fire is nice offensive. Yeah.
Ghost and Fire are the best pairings.
Yeah, you do love your Ghost and Fire on your grass types. Poison I get for like defensive utility. Because grass is weak to a lot of types that poison resists. So I get it. I think it also baits in like... I don't think I hear you anymore, Zero. We will be back, people. We back. We were at Shaman, so I don't know where you cut out. I think I talked about poison being really good defensively for Shaman. Because grass is weak to a lot of types that
makes
poison
sense.
resists. Like, grass is weak to a lot of types that poison resists, so... It baits in ground types as
Ghost
well.
and Fire are the best combo.
Yeah, offensively, I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the thing I would have chosen. Fairy always seems like a natural choice on Shaman. But let's see how it goes. I don't think it's wrong.
Yeah, thing is though, with our rules, you can only have one Terra type per team. So if the Shaman has Terra Fairy, then the Regice or the Scrafty can't be Terra Fairy anymore. So I think he probably wanted Fairy.
Yeah, I mean,
else.
If he wanted to give Regice Terra Fairy, I would have been happy about it, but he didn't.
I like Regice. Milk had it in MMC, and I think Milk got the Regice to like top 10 KO lead. This was funny. Don't know
I'm
how
sure
they
it
did
has some cool tools.
They brought Charge Beam Explosion a lot. I remember that. Not together, but like they brought Charge Beam a lot and they brought Explosion a lot. So that was funny. Sandy Shocks was something I looked at for my team before I got the Clodsire. But I couldn't really justify it since I needed some bulk more.
Wait, Sandy Shocks, you said?
Yeah, Sandy Shocks.
That thing is incredible. I love it. Every time I play with it, it does so much more work than what you think.
Yeah, it looks really good. Like 101 base speed, it's not incredible, but it's faster than like base 100s, which there are a lot of. Its typing I'm not the biggest fan of. Like, I don't love its stab coverage and like ground and electric. It doesn't have enough coverage for me. But like, if you don't respect it enough in prep, it does a lot. I'll never forget the Clodsire Galar-Weezing combo I had that you played around. I'll never forget that.
I was a lunatic back then. I knew how to play the game.
Man.
But, like, the thing is, the only way where Sandy Shocks' stabs do not feel good is when you're facing Landorus Therian. And when you're facing very bulky ground types that you can't one-shot, because you always feel threatened out by ground types.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's immaculate. No Terra on it is a drawback. If this thing had access to Terra Fairy or Terra Ice, it would be very, very good.
Yeah. That's why I don't like mid-tier Terra. Like, I think 10 is like my limit for low-tier Terra. Because if you go to like 11 or 12, then you go into the range of like, are we allowing Sandy Shocks to Terra? And I'm like, no. I'm not allowing Sandy Shocks to Terra. If Sandy Shocks can Terra, I want Dragonite to Terra. So, give something some. It's really good, Sandy Shocks, especially with Terra, so it's nice that it doesn't have the option to Terra in this season. You still here, man? I don't think he is. Let's pause again, people. Back again.
Hello.
I think we talked about Sandy Shocks enough, right? Don't think we forgot to mention anything.
It gets spikes, it gets stealth rocks, light screen, reflect, and it can volt switch around.
That's all it does. And it does it very well.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, it does it very well. I remember that I wanted it, but then I looked at my team and I already had Corviknight and I already had the Arcanine. And Elliot won with Arcanine and Corviknight last season, as well with Sandy Shocks, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not completely taking his team. So, something different. Anyway.
Last pick Clodsire is insane. What? Okay.
Oh, no, it's not my last pick. It's in order now. So it's like...
the slow.
Yeah,
keep going.
Zone. Yeah, okay. Tatsugiri, I think he picked that up in free agency. It's a good pickup in my opinion. It's a really annoying Pokemon to switch in on. Like 125
it's a water
special
immunity,
attack.
It gets Draco Meteor decent strength.
I learned in low tier that this thing gets baton pauses.
It has rapid spin?
Yeah, it's a spinner, that's why he picked it up.
Oh, that sounds...
But But you have to be careful though.
Yeah, it's
If you
fair.
click,
Like, I
if you
don't
click
love that.
rapid spin, you cannot click button pause after. That's funny. But I didn't know it got button pause until last Lotus
Oh,
season.
because but you're not.
It's a good Pokemon.
It doesn't get flip turn, I think.
No, it's button pause. I had to fight it in MMC National Decks, and it had Terra, the Tatsugiri. And my opponent had Terra Fire, and it was unironically a really good Iron Bundle check. Because with the Water Absorb, I couldn't hit it with Hydro Pumps. Like, because it's a Fire type, it suddenly resisted to Freeze Dry.
Well,
That was funny. I think my
it's a very
Milo...
good way of dealing with Milo.
Yeah, like, I had my Milo tick in on, I think, a Ground type. I don't remember exactly. And I predicted that Tatsugiri switching in, which was still a Dragon Water type. So I clicked a raw Dragon Pulse. I did 19%. 19. Sure, he was max Paddy AV, but like, it was really sad. Anyway, another tantrum. I like Tatsugiri. It's strong, it can spin. It has a decent speed too. Like, if you switch in on a rapid spin from the Tatsugiri, for example, base 82 after a rapid spin, 125 special attack, you are going to take 2 hits. And it's not going to be easy.
It has very frail physical defense.
Yeah, but like, it forces some switches. Like, maybe not on my team.
Yeah, it's not passive.
Yeah. But like, I'm thinking, for example, if you
It's not my
switch in
favorite one.
if the Tatsugiri is in, for example, on a, let's say on a Chiyu. Let's say the Chiyu is choice locked into a fire move, so you know it's going to switch out. You click rapid spin with the Tatsugiri, suddenly you outspeed probably what's in front of you, and you can fire off a Surf into a Draco. It's going to be decent. I like it decently fine.
It's not a bad mon, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
It's good
I think it's
value.
fine for what it costs.
Yeah, it's good value. Regite is a fun Terra Captain. I don't think it's incredible, but it's fun. It's a stat bot. Caleb told me the value of stat bots in Terra Caps.
By clicking stab move? You're meaning
It has so
super
much
stab,
base.
like super stab I?
No, I mean stat, like base stats. It has like
Oh, stats,
560. I guess it has a lot of stats. So it's held back by its awful typing. But if you Terra, I guess it's not going to be easy to kill.
I know it has 200 special defense,
I think it's
100
like 100
special attack.
I think it's like 100 defense as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to load it up on Showdown just to see the.
I know
Yeah,
Reggie,
100 defense and
yeah,
special
but it's 50 HP, I think. It's low HP.
Yeah, let's say 80 HP.
Oh, 80 HP, it's not low HP. Yeah, it's decent. Doesn't have
With
recovery
clear
though,
body.
but like, it's decent. And it's fun. I
mean,
like the Reggies.
Let me see what it does. Like,
It can
I
explode.
can see Bolt Beam, Bulky Water. Does it have hazards?
No,
No.
it doesn't.
No recover, so let's see how it does. Maybe Terra can compensate for the mediocre special attack.
Yeah. It was
At
honestly
least
decent
it's
in
never
MMC.
getting better one.
Like, you're not killing this thing in one shot. Unless, like, it switches in on my Gyarados, for example. Then it dies. But, like, you're probably not going to kill this Pokemon. Can be annoying. I feel like Doc can probably use it with, like, some Resto Chesto, for example. Could be annoying.
Yeah, that's something we used to do in Gen 3, I think. Like, you can use those ideas.
Okay, yeah, I like it. And then it enables him to have enough points for this last Terra Captain being a Scrafty, so Maki really hated the 3 Terra Cap rule. Because every team has like 2 real Terra Caps and then 1 pointer as a Terra Captain. I like it. Doc spread it out, so he has 3 decent Terra Captains. And Scrafty is a really good one in my
It's
opinion.
all usual. 3 Terra Captains was usually the standard thing. Was it forced 3 or?
Yeah, it's forced 3. Because we have 20 Terra points and I didn't want anyone to have like 10 plus 10. So the best you
Okay.
can do is like 10 plus 9 plus 1. Which is what most people did.
Well,
I think it
Scrafty's
It's a
a
decent
very bulky Pokemon with low HP and a mediocre attack. You have to compensate somehow.
Yeah, but it has great abilities. And it has Dragon Dance for some reason. It's a really good bulk up Pokemon with Terra. Like, you just invest max HP, max PDF, start clicking bulk up. Rest with shed skin. It's really hard to kill.
You have very good stabs too, and if you use Terra Blast Fairy, you have really good coverage.
Yeah, is that the fairy Pokemon on Tox team? The Terra Fairy or the
No.
Regice?
Scrafty's the Terra Fairy Pokemon.
Yeah, that's good. So Regice probably has water and electric, I assume. And
Water,
steel?
electric, ground.
Ground. Okay, as Crafty has fairy, dark fighting.
Steel.
Steel. Okay. Very professional.
Dark, very steel.
Very professional. I mean, I could also
Same defense.
just switch between these things, to be honest, but like, it looks less nice. I'm hoping Zero does this for me. Anyway.
Oh, I'm definitely checking the dock as we speak.
Okay, nice.
So you're basically going to be alternating close combat, Drain Punch, Knockoff, and Terra Blast Fairy. That's decent. I don't know if there's any mon that can wall this.
Yeah, not easily.
Specifically.
I mean, like, a Skarmory does decently fine into it, but like, if you bulk upon a Skarmory, that Skarmory is in trouble.
Whirlwind.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like a blanket physical wall that
Yeah.
the normal stuff. Like Skarmory is supposed to wall this kind of stuff, but it's not gonna take a resisted hit.
Yeah, and it doesn't like to get knocked off either, so. I like it.
So yeah,
This is a very
I think
balanced
the
team.
Yeah, it's at the very least A+.
Ooh, I don't know about that. I also forgot to make a tier list at the moment, so I'll do that later. Let's rank the teams later. But like, I really like this team though. Like, it's very balanced. I don't know if I would put it in A+, but like, we can do that later.
After the 4 hours of call.
Yeah, I think we're like 20 minutes and within one team. We have 16 coaches, so 16 times 20 is a lot. Alright, on to my team, you can talk.
Dragapult is one of the best Pokemon in draft.
Man, I love
It's
this
very
team
fast.
so much.
It's somewhat strong. It has decent special coverage. Physically, it struggles a bit, but in draft you can adapt. Thunderwave, Hex, Will-O-Wisp, U-Turn. I don't know if any other Light Screen, Reflect.
Yeah, it has both of them. T-Wave, Wisp
Yeah,
as well.
Everybody picks it either number 1 or number 2. I don't think there's much discussion to have about this one. It's just very, very good.
Yeah. I didn't expect to get it. Like, I was planning on getting Hammerot as my round 1, but then my Marble did really well, and I was like, oh, I can actually get an early pick. I asked Tog what he wanted, and he said, yeah, I'm taking Valiant, so here I am at my Bolt. I had an MMC. You watched my MMC season?
No.
Wow. I had Bolt with 23 kills, lost in finals.
Oof.
Yeah, but,
Oh, I think I know about you losing again in finals.
yeah. I had this thing with 23 kills though with Dragapult. That was really nice.
That's... Well, Samurott as a number 2 pick. It's bulky, it's strong, it sets up spikes, it has priority and setup, decent coverage. It just works. What can I say? Like,
Yeah.
it's a good Pokemon. And Flip Turn too.
I won't lie, I only picked it up because it's a Samurott.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. And I also never click spikes. Like, I don't like the move spikes. I do like clicking Caesars actually though. So
That's what I meant. Like, nobody clicks spikes on this. Spikes is basically Ceaseless Edge, which is 100 base power-ish.
yeah. I mean, I am going to miss, I know that, but like, it's still worth it when I hit. So it forces a lot of items.
Yeah.
Like, it forces heavy duty boots, or it forces Rocky helmets. And if it's Rocky helmet or if it's heavy duty boots, then it can be scarred for Dragapult, for example, which is nice.
You also avoid any magic bounce matchups, which are very few, but whenever it happens, you can't rely on getting hazards
Yeah.
out of the field.
I like, for some reason, it pairs really well with Dragapult. I've seen so many Dragapult Samurott Hisui teams.
So far you have something very offensive combo that fits well into balance. And with
Yeah.
the third pick Corviknight, you're basically solidifying that you're going to be playing balance.
Potentially, yeah. I just really want this
I mean,
Corviknight. I needed some revenge for Corviknight, as I haven't done too great with it when I had it. And it's one of my favorite Pokemon. It's a bulky
You
steal.
always insist on making it get kills. I hope you don't do it this time.
Yeah, no. I mean, I tried in MMC to get it a lot of kills, but that was my delusional season. Now I have Samurott and Dragapult, who I both love as well, so I'm going to spread my try to get my spoon-fed kills. But yeah,
So
Corviknight.
basically,
I think this is the best default Pokemon. Yeah.
Close to it, if not the best.
Like, it's
Gets
not my
Defog,
favorite
gets
Defogger, but it's probably the best Pokemon that learns Defog, still.
Yeah. Probably the best typing in the game as well, bar Ghost Steel. It pivots, it defogs, and it walls defensively.
Yeah.
Pretty much, we know what Corviknight does.
It's
Arboliva?
not a U-turner too. Arboliva is a weird one. Like, I
It's
am not the biggest
recommended.
fan of the mon in itself. I haven't used it yet. I know I hate fighting it, so that was one of the reasons why I got it. But I also knew that I wanted an offensive Terra Captain that always forces prep but can also be used defensively. And I know, like, if I get one of those, I also kind of want a very defensive Terra Captain that can also still be offensive. So I kind of settled on Arboliva plus Arcanine. They're like a package deal for me. So Arboliva's like my bulky Terra Captain, while Arcanine's my offensive one, but they can also rotate roles.
I mean, Arboliva is very strong. I think it's been proven as one of the best Terra Captains in different seasons.
Yeah.
It hits decently strong. You can compensate for Terra types, and you can build grassy terrain around it. It's good. Arcanine has a solid stat spread.
I think Arcanine
Terra
is like,
type
it's my favorite Terra Captain that is like a Dragonite, which is never allowed. Pokemon is so
Yeah.
good. Has great abilities in Intimidate, Flash Fight, and even the Justified. Like, you usually run Terra Normal E-Speed, but I have Terra Grass on it as well as Terra Fairy. Terra Fairy is incredible if you just decide to be bulky.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to speak about Arcanine. It's just good.
Yeah, it won last season, the Arcanine, so I'm hoping it can win again. Clodsire, Jean-Claude. Gliscor B. I wanted Gliscor.
Great.
Gliscor
Unaware.
got taken. Yeah. Water Absorb,
Water Absorb.
Grounded Poison, all the hazards.
Yeah. Good.
It's a comfort
Next
pick.
Pokemon. What can I say? We've talked so much about Clodsire in your team in the past that I really don't have anything new to say.
It's been a while since I used it though, so I'm hoping I still like it. Yeah, it should.
Azumarill is such a good Pokemon.
I think this
It's
is the
so
best
good.
typing in draft. Like, I really love Water Fairy. It
like,
walls
the
so
fact that
many
you-
Pokemon as a natural typing.
Yeah, it always, like in team preview, even if you don't bring it, somebody has to adjust for it. And it always gives you a good wall in case of emergency.
Yeah. I remember drafting Azumarill in my first ever draft league. Because I looked like Chenpo was allowed. And there was a lot of high tier Terra as well. So like there was a high tier Terra Volcarona. And I looked at Azumarill and I was like, yeah, you wall Chenpo. You can wall Volcarona as well if you're on Sap Sipper, which is a meme of a set, but like you can do it too. It deals well with the Urshifus, it deals well with Chiyu, it deals well with Excalibur, which was new, it deals well with Kyurem, even though it has Freeze Dry. Like, it has so much defensive utility just being a Water Fairy type. And then we haven't even spoken about Ballydrum and huge power sets, so.
I mean, most time you're going to be running huge power, but you have options like Choice Band for immediate damage. You have
that's what I
Belly Drum
meant.
to.
Ballydrum or Choice Band, yeah, that's what I meant.
You can win with Aqua Jet. Like, the power is ridiculous. 80 base power Aqua Jet with Terra and no Terra in this format.
I have a lot
But-
of priority. Like, I have E-Speed on Arcanine, Aqua Jet on Azu, Sucker Punch on Samurott.
The main difference is the power. You can also, I recommend running Assault Vest on specific matchups to use Azu for its natural typing to counter stuff.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I really
it doesn't
like it.
get flip turn. It doesn't get flip turn. It's the only issue I find with Azu, but it's one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, these last 4 Pokemon don't have momentum, but everything else has, so I think I'll be fine. What do you think of Azelf? If you're still here. We might be back. Very professional.
Okay, so Azel, the only issue I find with it is that it's somewhat frail in a mono psychic. It has hazards, explosion, nasty plot, and decent coverage. Good mon overall. I wouldn't say it's top tier. It's functional for what it does. If it had a different typing or Terra axis, this would be a monster.
Yeah, exactly. I find this Pokemon impossible to play. I can do way too much. And like switching on Azoff is like making a prediction. You don't have a set that can actually, oh, I play Azoff, I'll just switch in this Pokemon. Nah, it always has something. So I'm happy I have it on my team. It's a very shit typing that I agree with, but I needed some speed.
If you
I
don't
needed
get
some
the
pivoting.
Micor, no, it's good. It's good for what you needed it to.
Yeah. I thought about Boulder, so I think you're happy I got the Azoff.
Does it get like a special psychic type move? Like, do these things have
Azoff?
their own
Yeah, it has
Yeah?
mystical power. It's like Torch Song, but a bit weaker. I think it's like base 70 or 75, guaranteed to raise special attack, but it can miss. I think it's 90 accuracy.
Where is this thing? I'm looking for it.
But like, if there's a team very weak to Psychic, they're not few, but they
Yeah.
exist. Like my MMC Natdex team is weak to Psychic. A Scarf
think
mystical power set is nasty.
Does it get Aura Sphere?
I think it may.
No, it gets dazzling.
drain. It gets Drain Punch though. Like it's one of those weird Pokemon that has a lot of physical moves too.
Yeah, it has a lot. It has more attack or the same attack than special attack. The thing is, like, the only immunity for Psychic is Dark. If you have Psychic plus Fairy,
Yeah,
It's
Psychic
usually
was fighting.
decent.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't hit steals, but you hit everything else. If you're able to nasty blood and just spam something that raises your attack, and then just dazzling gleam the Dark type, you might be fine.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean,
You can hit steals with Flamethrower. I can see
Yeah.
this cooking.
Dark types aren't that great against my team, and I have a Fairy Arcanine, I have an Azumarill, I have a Hammerlot that resist, and I do have a Gyarados, which is
Yeah.
fun. I click Bravert.
Nope.
I click Close Combat. That's all I click. It's
I
fun,
liked
though.
it in RU, but it never felt good to play Zapdos in high power formats.
I used it before in a season. I really liked it. It's so stupid strong.
I feel like it dies way too easily, especially if the opponent has like hazards up and Rocky Helmet or something.
Yeah, but it goes 1-for-1. It's usually all I want.
Yeah, at least it's not passive. It does a lot of damage.
Like, I quite like T-building and thinking like, okay, I'll make this a 5v5 instead of a 6v6. And Gyarados is really good at making games a 5v5.
Okay, it's not a bad Pokemon. I don't know what position you picked it. It's
It's
almost
ninth,
last.
yeah.
It's very decent.
Like, these were the 9 Pokemon that I wasn't looking at these 9 specifically when I started the draft. But like, every round I plan out, I was like, yeah, I want this, I want this, I want this. And like, I didn't get sniped a single time. I wanted these 9 Pokemon. So, I'm happy with them. Then I had 2 points remaining for 2 Pokemon. So I got myself 2 1-pointers.
I'm not gonna comment on those. They're basically bench
No.
warmers.
I need your opinion on Duo. It's very important.
I tried it. I wanted it to work. I like the design.
Is it the
this
1
thing was
pointer or
never-
is it the 2 pointer?
1 point.
Fuck's sake, I need a new co-host. If I was a real
Like,
YouTuber, I'd cut this out. Nah, yeah,
You're never gonna.
I am bringing this. I'm bringing it
Okay,
at
but
least
you're-
twice.
Okay, you're bringing it in week 7 and 8 when you're already qualified.
I'm bringing it in week 4.
Sure.
I can tell you this right now. I don't know who I play in week 4.
Oh.
But week 4 we
This
have
thing
Oko
also-
moves legal. This thing has Hornbill and Sheer Cold, so I'm going to spam those.
It's not gonna work. It hits so.
It doesn't need to hit when it has Sheer Cold and Horn Drill, mate.
But it's not gonna survive. It doesn't recover.
I have a choice scarf. It's fine. I'll land one.
Okay.
So, somebody will cry. I don't know who it is week
Okay.
4, but somebody will cry. It's definitely Dries.
Real.
Yeah. I mean,
And
Pachirisu. I like Pachirisu decently fine. Like
Yeah,
Volcan
10
Storm
years
is
ago.
it's in the electric community. Terra Steel electric community. It has some usage, like for monsters like Raging Bolt and Zapdos. It can wall on paper. It has Encore, it has
I mean-
Super Fang, and it has Nuzzle. I'll be
Yeah.
annoying.
That's it. Yeah, that is everything it does.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
1-pointer. Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a good team overall. I've
Yeah.
already gave you my opinion on your team. I think it's the best one you've done in a long, long time. I
I
expect a lot
I
from it.
I don't know if I like this team. I think I like my MMC team more, the Dragapult Rain team. I think I like that one more. But I like this one too. It feels a bit weird to look at, but it does have everything I want, so I think I'll do well. Next team is Crep. She has Greatest
Well
again.
played. 2 out of 16 teams done. This is going well.
Yeah, basically been like 40 minutes. We're on track. I don't know what I
Crep
think
is
about Crep's team.
Great Tusk Latios.
I don't like either of them.
I,
I don't
Latios
like
feels
Great
so
Tusk.
frail and so weak at the same time. It's crazy. In draft, you can adapt, of course, but
Yeah.
Great
mean-
Tusk is good.
I mean, yeah, it is good. It's just a moment I don't personally enjoy. And it's really sad that you were right about it in MMC. And I should have dropped it.
What
Because
did-
I definitely should have dropped it.
What did I say? You can just repeat what I said, and that's the commentary for this mod.
Nah, I got it with Gliscor, and you were like, just drop the Greatest. You're always going to prefer Gliscor. And I prefer Gliscor, I did.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have recovery, and its special side is very weak. Everything else is very fine. It has bulk up, decent coverage, hazards, and hazard removal.
For me, it always has like an identity issue. Like, either I want it to be offensive and then it's not bulky enough, or I want it to be bulky and then it misses out on some rolls or it's too slow. Like, and I know that's what Crep likes. Crep likes Pokemon that can do a lot of different things each week. I like to look at Great Tusk and know what I'm doing, instead of having to think what I'm going to do. Yeah, it's always a good Pokemon. It's just not one I like. Latios I do not like. And I also think it's a fraud.
Why?
I don't know, it feels like Dragon Psychic, it's very easy to wall. Just switch in a good Steel type. I don't believe
Yeah,
in
as well.
Aura Sphere and in T-Bolt from non-stab Latios. I really don't.
Yeah, I agree that it feels very weak. Especially if you can't call Mind, and in Gen 9, 110 speed isn't what it used to be.
Yeah, like
At
Flip
the
Turn
same
is
time,
nice. But
This thing is physically...
is it physical?
No, it's special attacker, but it's not very defensive.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a cool Pokemon.
So
I like looking at it. I just
I
don't
love
like
it.
playing with it.
It needs a buff. If it was like Fairy type instead of Psychic,
Oh man,
it
that
would
would
be
have been
amazing.
so much better. Just get rid of Psychic type Game Freak. It's so useless. Only
Just
use
buff
that
it.
Psychic type has to be a weakness policy Pokemon, and that's what Latios as well. It's really good with weakness policy. Switch in on the U-turn. Switch in on a knockoff. If you have screens up, I guess. I mean, I don't hate it with Klefki, I guess. But I hate Klefki too, so...
Like,
Heatran I do like.
I don't. Like, I really don't. No recovery.
It
No,
feels like one of those
Magnum-
Pokemon that just it stays on the field so long. It's hard to get rid of. So like Lefties kind of feels like it has recovery.
Because you're always running Protect because there's not much else to run on it.
Oh, I disagree with that. Like I mocked with
What do you-
Heatran a few times. Like I haven't drafted it yet, but I did a few mocks for people when I had to use Heatran against them. And I think I really like its moveset. Like Magma Storm is one of those moves. If you hit it, it's the best move in the game. I love Taunt. I can't help myself. Stealth Rock, Protect, Flash Cannon, Earth Power, Solar Beam. I think it has a lot.
So, has Dark Pulse.
Dark Pulse. I don't think I've ever seen a Heatran click Dark Pulse in my life.
A Scarf Heatran back in the day maybe did it. But like my issue is non-stab on a non-offensive Heatran is not gonna hit that strong, even if you were specially invested.
Yeah, but like
I don't
this-
think Dark Pulse is doing anything.
Yeah, I mean Dark Pulse is just a weak move.
If you rely on Magma Storm to do your damage, if you miss Magma Storm, you basically lose a lot of momentum, if not the Heatran entirely. It's 70% accuracy.
Thing about that though is like I don't know what you're going to switch in on a Heatran. Like, okay, we're looking at Steve's team with Gouging Fire. Gouging Fire can switch in on the Heatran. But like, if we go to my team, I am not switching in Hisui and Samurott on Heatran. So, I am
You're Assault Vest, probably. Like, you
yeah.
can just run Assault Vest with Samurott, or Arcanine with Flash Fire, or Azumarill.
Okay. Arcanine, yeah, okay. But Arcanine doesn't deal anything back to Heatran. Unless I run
You
like
have close combat.
Yeah.
You have Bulldoze.
Thing is, like, most of the time you're going to switch defensively on Heatran. Like, if you have a Milotic, I mean, I know you can't because Milotic is on this team. But you're probably switching Milotic on Heatran. And if you miss a Magma Storm on Milotic, it isn't that bad. Like, you're losing momentum, sure, but it's still only a Milotic that's in front of you.
What if you have to kill something with the Heatran? It's like...
But if you have to kill something, you can just run Overheat.
Okay, so you're basically not running Magma Storm to run something a bit more accurate if you actually need to win.
Yeah, but it's stronger too. Like, I like Magma Storm a lot because it traps a lot. I like my
Of course, if it hits, it's amazing, but 70% accuracy is Focus Blast here.
Yeah.
Like, I really do not like Magma Storm. I don't think it's a great argument. If it's your only Fire Stab, you're gonna suffer a lot.
Yeah, I know Crep though. She's going to run Lava Plume.
Yeah, that too. Like, I don't think Heatran is that strong unless you actually hit your Magma Storm. It's not that fast. It doesn't have recovery, and everything else is great. It's not a bad Pokemon, but it's not the Gen 5 Heatran or Gen 6 Heatran.
Oh yeah, that I agree with. But I still like it. It's cool. Milotic is like one of my favorite bulky wallers. I really like the Pokemon. It's bulky on the special side. It can be really bulky on the physical side if you run like the Marvel skill set with Flame Orb. Only thing then is you have to be wary about switching in on Stealth Rock, taking chip damage, and then having to click recover and losing a lot of momentum. It has flip
It's
turn
not
too.
bad.
I really like Milotic.
It's a standard water. I like it too. I don't think it's like the greatest thing in the universe. It just works.
It's like one of my favorite value water picks. Like, it's good. It still gets Scald too, which is annoying. It still gets Scald. What I do like on Crep's team, like her Terra Caps are really good. Meloetta, I think it's a really good Terra Cap. Yeah.
Can it transform in this format? I think it
Yeah,
can,
it
right?
can. But yeah, then you have to run the Relic song though, which is a meme of a move.
So she gave it Terra Fairy, Electric, and Fire. To pair with Psychic and Normal.
I would have put Fighting on it. I'm not gonna lie. I would have probably dropped Electric or Fire. Like,
but,
I can see why she has Electric. Like, I think I remember having Espeon once, and I wanted Fairy, Psychic, and Electric because it hit a lot of the like type charts.
It gets Thunderbolt, so that's an extra bit of power.
It's a good Pokemon. I like it. I do like fighting it because it's relatively bulky, and it's decent fast too. Like 90 speed, has U-turn. It's not frail either.
Yeah, it's just that the typing is really bad if you don't Terra. I think that's what pushes it back most of the time.
Yeah, it's a good Pokemon. I'm not looking forward to fighting it if I have to fight it.
And then you got Klefki. I love this one. I used to like it a lot.
That's so funny. I hate it with a passion. I think it's such a bad Pokemon too.
I mean, it's not the same as Gen 6 Klefki. That thing was a menace.
I don't know about Klefki. I'll always remember it as a Pokemon that I used to set up my Probopass on, and I won 6-0 with a Probopass.
I mean, it used to just bring screens or foul play with Swagger and Thunder Wave.
Yeah, luckily Swagger
it does the same, but less effectively now.
It has spikes though, so like it spikes, screens, T-Wave. It's kind of all it does.
And a very good typing, basically. That's everything. The stats aren't amazing.
Yeah, it's like a typing. It's not a Pokemon, it's just a typing. So I do like that she has like Terra Fairy on the Meloetta, which is probably going to be her main Terra type, and that the Klefki isn't her only Steel type. So it doesn't function as her Steel type or her Fairy type. It's just like a second Pokemon, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Staraptor with Terra. I'm very excited about it. It was something I looked at. Yeah. It's one of the Pokemon why I wanted to do 10 points for Terra Caps. Just to look at Star after with Terra.
How do you stop this thing?
Click Stealth Rock, switch in the Pokemon with Rocky Helmet, make it a 5v5.
Make it kill itself, basically.
Yeah, make it a 5v5. It's Gabulous.
But if you want, yeah, if you want to preserve your mons, what do you do? Like, nothing really resists.
I have like a regenerator Pokemon that's very Fizz Death. I don't know.
I don't think Toxapex lives 2 hits from this.
Nah, it probably doesn't.
No way with Choice Band.
Yeah,
I think you just claim your key and keep moving.
She has Terra Flying as well, doesn't she? She has like Super Step on it, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flying.
Toxapex is dying. Oh, Terra Ground as well. Poor Toxapex. Doesn't stand a chance.
I don't like Terra Ground here, unless you run Terra Blast always. I don't think it's worth it,
I do
right?
like Terra Ground. Because like flying and fighting together hits everything for super effective damage or like a lot. Other than like Golden Go. So that's why you have the ground.
Why not fire? I don't know. Like, maybe you're right.
Because Meloetta has fire. I mean, I see why you wanted fire, because then you can burn the Star After. And you could actually drop the fire typing from Meloetta then. So, maybe.
No, I don't know what I would run. The thing is, Terra Blast is not a great move when you're already packing 120 base power moves like Brave Bird, Close Combat, and Double Edge.
Oh yeah, true.
Because usually hitting for neutral on those is 180, and super effective Terra Blast is 160 base power.
I guess it's an electric immunity, because she's a flying type, so you go Terra Ground to surprise something that has an electric move. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. It's gonna kill things, it's very frail.
It's fun.
That's
It's fun. Alolan Muck. It's a good Pokemon.
Yeah, Crep usually picks Muck in some kind of way. It has toxic spikes and poison things. It's
this one
bulky.
doesn't have T-Spikes.
Oh, thank fuck. Well, it's still gonna knock things off and try to poison with Poison Touch.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it trades Toxic Spikes for a better typing. And for stab on knockoff, which is quite big.
Yeah. Elemental punches for coverage, but mainly what it does is good typing, poison things, knock things off.
Be annoying, yeah. It's definitely a crap mom.
Yeah.
Superior. I dislike.
No, it does things like it's just raw power from Leaf Storm boosts and Leech Seed.
I had it last season because I needed a fast grass type that could still be bulky, and all 4 Ogerpons got sniped from me. I wish I had an Ogerpon. If I had an Ogerpon, I would have won last season. I'm convinced by that. But like the Superior, I think I tiered it at like 9 points because I really think it's bad. So it's quite a steal.
Without Terra or Hidden Power in previous gens, it gets walled by most Grass, Fire, Steel Mons or Flying Mons.
Thing is, you kind of force them to come, and all of those kind of lose to your Heatran. So.
Depends on coverage. Heatran's quad weak to ground. You can really abuse that.
Yeah, I know, but like most Pokemon that want to switch in on Superior are like Steel types. So if you are like a Steel type, like a Skarmory, for example, get Dries when the Heatran comes out on a double.
It's Superior can always just click Glare and it gets something done. It also forces the switch from really quickly because if you don't have a quad resist, you're gonna eventually boost your Leaf Storms.
Yeah, true. Glare, Subseed, Leaf Storm. Dragon Pulse, if you really want to.
Slitherwing.
I like this Pokemon. It's interesting on their team though. Like, I think we may
I
see
always
some
liked them.
like I think we may see like some Prankster Sunny Day Klefki sets. But she has the Tusk, she has the Slithering, she has the Heatran too. Didn't surprise me.
It's very strong, somewhat bulky, has U-turn and first impression, stop close combat, flare blitz, recovery and morning sun, Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah. It has good utility. I like Slithering.
I see
I'm interested in
Yeah,
it.
let's see how it works in draft. I think it
Yeah.
has potential. It also has its issues, but
Yeah.
I think it can work.
It's cool. Vigorov, I have no idea, to be honest with you.
It's a 1 point filler mon. I'm not gonna comment too much on that. And then you have Cutie Fly who has sticky webs
Yeah.
and
That's
nothing much
that's
else.
that's the weird thing. And I actually is. I was going to say it's weird that she picked up the Vigorov because she could have picked up a 2-pointer. Because she only needed 11 months. But she needed a 1-pointer because Miloetta and Star After together is 19 and she needed 3. So I get it. But
Yeah.
still a weird Pokemon. I think Cutifly works though. Always having a sticky rabbit as a 1-pointer is nice.
So the team feels overall balanced and somewhat defensive. You're not gonna instantly get one shot by everything, but
Yeah, like when I look at this team, I don't like it at first glance, and then you look more into it, and I see the Terra caps, like especially the Miloetta and the Star After, and I start to like it a lot more. Like I really like the Terra captains. I think they elevate the team a little bit, or like quite a fair bit.
especially the Meloetta, but it's not my favorite team.
It's not my favorite team either, but it's still cool. I do think I like Tox more than this. The Iron Valiant Kieran team. I like that one
Yeah.
more. And I'm not going to talk about mine. That's for you to talk about.
I mean, I like your team more.
Yeah.
It's more standard too.
Speaking of teams I like, Steve. This team screams
Yeah,
my name.
No, he always does the same thing. He drafts something I like and then he plays defensively and very principled instead of. And that's the biggest disappointment because you can cook with this.
I
It's
really
so
like
aggressive.
this.
Just play crazy for once.
Yeah.
Like, I know if Steve wants to win, he can spend 15 turns just chipping you down, playing methodically, getting everything poisoned, chipped by hazards, and then he's going to sweep in the most secure way possible. If you're watching this, please don't. Just go crazy for once. I swear it will work.
Anime. Steve, zero does not mean with go crazy to bring the reversal weakness policy Steve set again. It's not going to work.
No, it's not about like mirror herb predicting the opponent setting up meme. It's more like go aggressive.
Nah, he
Make more
brought
predictions.
an endure weakness policy reversal sneezer set to my Gliscor team in MMC, and I think he went to +4, and his sneezer did 60% to my Gliscor. That was pathetic.
Yeah, nice score.
Gliscor. Yeah, I really like this team. Guardian Fire is like one of my favorite draft Pokemon. Zabuz is really annoying. Sneasler, I don't like, but Steve loves this thing, and it does fit well on the team.
It's good. Like it has very strong attack and speed. Poison touch or unburden, depending on what you need. I think poison touch is usually better in draft unless you need the speed for a particular sweep.
Yeah.
Decent coverage. Yeah, I think gouging fire is borderline like what I would consider ban worthy.
Oh, I disagree with that.
Like this thing is so ridiculously hard to hit.
It's really annoying to fight. But I don't think it's broken, it's just annoying to fight.
Maybe it's not broken. I'm like, I would allow it, but just the combination of being able to spec your IVs to be defensive, burning physical threats, recovering HP, or at the same time being either a choice band attacker or a dragon dance sweeper,
I had a
puts a lot of.
really sexy set I brought versus Milk in like round 1 of playoffs from last season. I think I EV'd my Gouging Fire to get a defense boost from my booster energy, while still having enough speed to outrun their entire team at +1 and having enough attack to Oko a Walking Wake at +1 as well, but like a Dragon Claw. So I could actually set up on a Blaziken, and I won 5-0. It did so much work. Imagine using Blaziken as setup for it. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like this thing can win games on its own. Just play aggressive. Get this thing into position to click Dragon Dance 1 and just win.
I really like Bandit Gouging Fire as well. Gouging Fire in the Sun is like my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, that thing killed Dondozo in overuse back then.
Ayoko with the Great Tusk with Heat Crash, or like with Raging Fury. Not with Heat Crash. That was really
I
funny.
mean, standard, normal. Like this thing with Terra Fire, 2-hit KOs Dondozo
Yeah.
in the sun. That's ridiculous.
I I think it was Dog who had he had Gastrodon Annihilate. And I brought Raging Fury Banded in the Sun. And I Oko the Annihilate, the Gastrodon came in and I two-shot the Gastrodon as well. It's hilarious. Fizzdev Gastrodon just dropped to a Raging Fury.
Oh, we have to talk about non-Terra Manaphy. It has Tail Glow,
It has Take Heart.
decent coverage.
We allow Take Heart now.
Yeah, it's a good setup mon. I think it can do great things.
I think it's
We've
a good
already
Pokemon.
seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just lacks the raw power, but if you set it up, the thing is, you're usually expecting it to be some variant of setup.
Yeah. But it's still hard to kill.
But
Like,
other than that, it just looks great.
yeah.
As hazard removal, he has Wheezing. Wow, good mon. It's not my favorite.
I like it. Like, it's a grounded poison one that can also be a levitate Pokemon, so it's also
Great
not your
unique.
only grounded poison because you have Sneasler, so you can actually choose what to bring. Neutral gas is really good. It also blocks so
Yeah.
much more than you think. Like, I remember neutral gas blocks, for example, it blocks Contrary from Superior. It blocks the sharpness from Hisuian Samurott. It blocks Poison Heal from Gliscor. And it even blocks like the Ruin abilities.
Go down. Yeah.
So it blocks a lot more than you'd expect.
No, yeah. I know it's good. It's been used in stall teams in OU for years.
Even has the stupid Misty Terrain for the Sneasler and Burden.
Terra Captain Espeon.
I love
It
it.
has good stats. It's extremely frail. I've tried using this in lower tiers. It was very difficult. I used to like try to use leftovers or Big Root with Terra Fairy Draining Kiss, and it always underperformed. I wonder how it's gonna do in this format.
I mean,
But I don't-
I had it in our first GWA season, the Terra Espion. I liked it. Like, it's 110 speed, 130 special attack. Terra Fairy, Terra Fighting and Electric, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really good Pokemon, I like it. It also discourages his opponents to click Stealth Rocks, which is quite important when you have a Gouging Fire and a Zapdos.
Yeah, I mean, only issue I find is lack of damage with it. You have to kind of run Life Orb or something that slightly boosts your damage. And your move pool doesn't have high power moves, like it doesn't have any Hydro Pumps or similar.
Yeah, I guess. It's still 130 special attack though. Like it hits the
You're
same as
basically
it hits the same as Latios.
Yeah, but with not a Draco Meteor.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the biggest difference. Like this thing's hitting Shadow Balls, Dazzling Gleams, and Mystical Fires.
I don't think it has Mystical Fire anymore.
I think it might. I think it does.
I don't think so. Otherwise you just run Terra Fire on Espen instead of Terra Fighting.
I mean,
I don't think it has Mystical Fire anymore. They got rid of it in a lot of Gen 9 Pokemon.
it lost Mystical Fire. You're right.
Because it's not a TM anymore. Anyway.
Yikes.
Bisharp I really like too.
Psyshock's good, but it's still weak.
Or I meant Bisharp, the Pokemon. I moved on.
Oh, Bisharp. Bisharp.
Yeah, Bisharp,
It's a
Bisharp.
Bisharp.
I say Bisharp.
Yeah, I used to love it too, but then it evolved. So, like, whenever you look back at this, you forget it was always competing with Scizor.
I find it so
On the
weird.
level.
Like, I get why it dropped off in OU, because King Gambit is just a lot better. But in Draft League, I don't understand how it's gotten worse. Like, it's worse than King Gambit, sure. But it still has, like, now it has Evilite and it does exactly the same as it did in last generation. So this thing should be better than it was in Gen 8. Okay, sure, no knockoff anymore.
It's very specially frail. The HP isn't amazing, and it's not fast either. You're basically still clicking Sword Stance, and since
Yeah.
it lost knockoff, you're basically clicking Sucker Punch.
Yeah, I remember that
Like,
I
we
had it
usually-
in a low tier league, and I always run like Stealth Rock SD, Sucker Iron Hand. I think I almost run those for moves all the time.
Like using throat chop instead of sucker punch is a 20% difference. It's quite wild.
Yeah, throat chop is cool though. I remember that I throat chopped the Scaladirge, and it couldn't touch me anymore.
Yeah, that's an interaction that happens sometimes, but yeah, mostly it's a good defensive typing. It's a mono with good defensive typing. Dark is good to have offensively.
He
It
has
has-
Super Step on the Sucker Punch now with Terra Dark. And I think he has Terra Fire to not get Will-O-Wisped, and Terra Flying because it resists the fighting moves while it's immune to the ground.
Yeah, I think it's decent. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I would have given it Ghost instead of Flying, though.
I gave him the Flying. So, that's my bad then. I don't know if I like Ghost on it. Sure, it's for the fighting weakness. But like, I don't know. Especially with Sinistra, I don't think you need Terra Ghost on the Bisharp. Or Bisharp.
Yeah, Sinister's a great spin blocker.
It's
It
one-
basically has one set. It always does the same thing. Calm Minds, it clicks Shadow Ball, Matcha Gotcha,
That's
and
Strength Sap.
excellent Strength Sap for recovery.
Yeah.
It's good at what it does. It has a great defensive profile considering that you have heat proof. Or like, what was it?
Yeah, it's
Not
heat
thick
proof.
fat. The what?
It's heat proof.
Heat proof, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's heat proof.
And that's about it. Then you get Mudsdale, which is one of the best mid-cost ground types.
It's not even mid
Stamina.
cost. It's low cost. I think it's like 5 points or 6 points.
Yeah, the thing is incredible value. It has
Yeah.
Stealth Rock. It's decently strong. It has Body Press with Stamina, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. There's nothing else you need on this.
Yeah. It even gets body press with stamina. So, have fun. Cleaver I like. It's fun.
Cleaver very aggressive. You can just click Stealth Rock. I mean, by Stealth Rock, I mean Stone Axe.
Yeah.
Uh,
It
The
doesn't like
typing is
Great
a bit
Tusk,
important.
but other than that, it's fine.
I mean, as long as you get rocks up, you can cook some hyper offense strategy with this.
It's a good Scarfer. It has decent setup as well. Like it has both agility and SD.
Yeah.
Steve,
And
you
then the
better
way
run
we fucking-
like Steve has to run like a Choice Scarf Fury Cutter set. It's also boosted by sharpness. So
That's very strange, but
just saying.
let him cook.
And Wigglytuff is just to annoy my Dragapult.
That Wigglytuff is a shit mod. Like, it's not an issue. It's so weak.
Yeah.
It's somewhat frail, and I think the only recovery it might have is Wish. I don't even know if it gets Wish.
Yeah, it's Wish. I mean, it's still decent though. Oh, I forgot to put the Terra thingies on the Wigglytuff. Wait, I'll do that now.
It's irrelevant. I don't think he's ever going to bring this thing with Terra.
Yeah, neither do I. Because the good matchup Wigglytuff has is because it's typing. So you won't Terra out of it. Here, that's better.
Like, it's not even a good fairy type when you can't resist
Fighting.
fighting.
Yeah. It's genuinely only there to annoy my Dragapult. I know it. But like a 1-pointer with Stealth Rock and with Wish. Or it's like a 2-pointer, I don't know.
Does it really annoy your Dragapult when you can always click U-turn?
No. But like, he doesn't have to know that.
Yeah. Well, he'll find out. I think if he brings it, he's going to be disappointed. I would just not bring it. But
I
your
think-
loss is.
I think I agree. But it's still decent value. You get a second Rocker, you get a Wisher. You'll probably live a hit, get a Wish up, and like... I mean, if Wigglytuff can come in, take a hit, click Wish, die, and then Gouging Fire goes back to full, it's kinda done its job, doesn't
Like,
it?
this thing has 45 defense and 50 special defense.
Yeah, but that's like 150
And it's-
HP.
But it's incredibly slow. Like, this thing surviving 2 hits is a long
I
thought.
don't think it's necessary to survive too. Just survive once so you can Wish up the Gouging Fire. That's what I would do.
Well. But you have to bring the gouging fire in unless you're running protect.
Now you just
You
die
can't
on the
guarantee.
second. Now you can't die. Because then the Wish can. Yeah, okay. I get what you mean.
It's gonna be a very difficult challenge. Maybe you have a healing wish on something else. Maybe the thing gets healing wish.
No, it doesn't. I don't think anything gets Healing Wish on this team.
So yeah, just don't take the Wigglytuff into account for anything.
Bring it against my Dragapult, Steve, I dare you.
It's just gonna get chipped by hazards as you quick U-turn, and it slowly becomes more useless.
Yeah. I will say this is my favorite team so far. It just looks like something I would love to use.
It's interesting. I don't think it's my favorite, but it can cook.
I mean, your favorite is
I
my
can
team.
definitely play it.
It's fine.
Well, there's another one I kind of like. It's not. I don't think it's as good as yours, but it has some very interesting things.
Let's see if it's one of these. Oh, this is
It's probably-
Elliot's team. Wow, I love this team too.
That is amazing. I love this team too. It's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, this team, I don't know why, it just does something for me. It's probably the Glycerin, won't lie. But like, it does something for me.
What's Terrapagos and Overpawn, man? Those things are so good.
I had
Terrapagos
both of them
does
in MMC together.
Terrapagos is one of those ones like you have Terra Starstorm with a decent special attack. You have your coverage move of choice that could literally be anything. And then you can just customize your set like a phone case. If you want Rapid Spin, you're probably going to bring it anyways. If you want Calm Mind, you have it. You want Rest, you can have it. You basically pick and choose whatever you need and want.
Yeah.
The
I think this is
only
the best
downside,
spinner. I like
it
it
is
more
probably
than Great Disc, yeah.
custom level. But the thing is, it's the only spinner here. So if you need Rapid Spin, you're probably going to bring Rapid Spin on this guy every single game of the season, which is a bit predictable and cuts a bit from your creativity. If that's the only issue I can find with a mod, that you have to bring Rapid Spin, it's a pretty good mod.
Yeah. And the Ogrepon. Elliot loves his
Ogrepon is-
Ogrepon.
Overpawn has everything. Like, it has a 100 base power non-contact move that can crit. And water type. Like, normally the competition has some kind of drawbacks, like Razor Shell can miss, Liquidation has contact. This thing has it all.
Yeah.
Then you have another grass type attack that makes perfect coverage with the water. If you want some extra stuff to hit dragons, you have Play Rough, you have Knock Off and U-Turn if you want utility. If you want setup, you have Sword Stance. If you want to be a tumor, you can have Taunt and Encore. This thing can do everything. It feels so broken.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I love it.
Gliscor is Gliscor.
Oh, we have to mention
Elliot will love
something
Gliscor.
important. Overpawn. Overpawn is forced to wear a mask. That
Yeah, it
thing is
doesn't
its
have an-
biggest complaint.
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't
very
have an
late to
item.
have. And not being able to customize that for the entire season is probably the worst thing about Overpawn in general in draft.
I agree with that. I've always wanted to have all 4 Ogrepons allowed as one Pokemon for like 30 points, but everyone calls me delusional.
That's crazy.
That I'm delusional or that I want them.
Okay, just do your 5-minute rant on Gliscor being great.
Oh, Gliscor, my beloved. It's a regenerator Pokemon without having regenerator. Like, you switch in, you get healthy. You switch out, you switch in again, you get healthy. It's incredible. You can't status it because it has its own status. Has all the hazards, has U-turn, has knockoff, has taunt. If you want to try hard, you have setup plus SD as facade, but like, just run taunt, just run Stealth Rock. Get your kills the passive way. It even has Toxic. Like, Elliot will love this thing. Like, if I am a
It was
stall
a
player,
rainy
Elliot will love this thing.
when I looked into its size and the Toxic Orb activated. I knew right then I was in trouble and this thing was going to stay on the field for a long, long time.
It's going to be so fun
Then it
seeing
clicked-
Gliscor in the top 10 KO leaders, all with Toxic kills. It's going to be great.
Like, it just walls everything. Physically, it has a top 5 type in the whole entire game. It's a status absorber, it's a knockoff absorber, it has U-turn setup, status, hazards, great stabs.
It's a
That's
T-Spiker.
Gliscor.
It's a T-Spiker that actually destroys all the poison types that want to come in to absorb the T-Spikes too. Like, that's something I really like. Because T-Spikes usually bait in the grounded poison type to absorb them, but like, are you switching in your grounded poison type on the Gliscor that has EQ? I don't think you are. And if you are, you just click T-Spikes again. Who cares? I love this Pokemon. I am trying to get it off him. I failed in Grace 1, I will try in Grace 2 again. Chiyu is fun.
Chiyu clicks a move and gets a kill. This thing is ridiculous.
Like, I think the only real set on Chiyu is choice specs. I'm not going to lie. I know Elliot will try to run like choice scarf or like heavy duty boots, nasty plot, flame charge. Just click specs, kill some things.
I mean, it has specs, it has scarf if you need the speed tier, and you have nasty plot. Those are the three sets, and the best ones are usually the choiced
Specs.
ones.
I always like specs.
I like specs more usually, but if you need scarf as a Gloomon, it works because you're only clicking Dark Pulse or fire move of choice.
I will say like the only thing so far on his team is like Terapagos usually wants boots. Ogrepon always has an item. Gliscor basically always has the Toxic Orb. Chiyu basically always has a choice item or even heavy duty boots, so your item flexibility isn't the greatest so far.
Yeah, but those mons are fire. Like,
yeah,
you can probably, you can always pick those four and then +2 and have a team ready.
Yeah, his Terra caps are great too. Cobalion, I only allowed because Elliot wants Terra Cobalion. I don't think it should be allowed to Terra, to be completely honest with you. But everyone wanted it to Terra, so I'm like, okay, sure.
It gets Iron Press, right?
Yeah, I think the downside of Cobalion is that it's a steel type that doesn't resist fairy or flying. But with Terra it does, so this is a really good Pokemon with Terra. 108 speed on a bulky steel type. Hello.
This is good.
Volt Switch 2, Stealth Rock, Calm Mind, and Sword Dance, I think. It can set up on both sides. It's a bit weak, but it's also not passive. I like it.
Like, you have Terra on this, I think it's already, it's guaranteeing its slot on the team.
Yeah.
Then you got Noivern, which is basically Baby Dragapult.
Yes, I agree with that too. Terra normal for Boom Burst. Terra flying for an actual flying move.
Yeah, Flames.
Fire, I guess, for the steel types and stab, Heatwave, or Flamethrower.
Decent speed tier, Draco Meteor, U-Turn, that's about it.
Defogger as well. Frisk to get some intel on items, which is nice. That's a good
Toxapex. Toxapex does Toxapex things. We know what it does. We know that it has like grounded poison, spikes, toxic spikes, toxic maple bunker.
Toxapex plus Gliscor is something that kind of makes me happy. And I know everyone says that's something that they will hate. It kind of makes me happy. The idea of Toxapex being in and regenerating out to Gliscor, which gets a poison heal. I don't know. It does something to me. I like it.
Those are some strange fantasies. Then, what is your opinion on Iron Fraud?
You know my opinion on the Boulder. I like him. I don't know why. I always want to draft him, and then I always DM you like, Iron Boulder. And then you just send me a list of every priority move in the game, and I don't end up drafting Iron Boulder.
Okay. Off the top of my head, Bullet Punch, Sucker Punch, Aqua Jet.
Jet Punch.
Not
Grassy Glide.
Jet Punch. That one, Grassy Glide. It's weak to knockoff, which is like knockoff and U-turn, the most common utility moves.
It's weak to Shadow Ball, it's weak to Dark Pulse, everything gets Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse. It's weak to everything. It's weak to Flip Turn too. But it's fun though.
But it's a psychic type.
Yes.
And a rock type. It's like, oh my dude.
Give Terrakion Mighty Cleave and nobody talks about Iron Boulder. But it doesn't. So we talk about Iron Boulder.
So like it has the genetics of, I don't know, Ronnie Coleman, because you look at the stat spread and it's like crazy. But then, I don't know, you look at the typing and your mom was born in Somalia and your dad was born in India or something like that. Rock and psychic. It's such a weird combination.
I have no idea what this analogy was, but go on. Pop off, King.
No, I don't want to cancel it.
I mean, I like the Terrakion. And I will say though, like, I looked at it for a long time in the draft. There are quite a few teams in this league that kind of get bobbed by the Iron Boulder.
I'm sure they can find some form of priority to counter it.
Like, look at Steve's team. against Iron Boulder. Doesn't it go kind of insane?
Sucker punch from Bisharp.
Yes.
Checkmate atheists.
But like, it looks really good against quite a few of these Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, it's not a bad mod. It's very strong and it has a very accurate rock move.
I put it
Has
at
close
14
combat.
points. I put it at 14 points, so
I
it's very
swear
good
this thing
value.
wasn't a cycle team. It'd be crazy good.
I don't know why it doesn't have Psyfangs. It has to run Zen-Handed, which is annoying.
It's a robot. It's not gonna bite you.
I don't know. As if there isn't a single robot that has a biting move. I need to know this now. I'm not uploading this anyway before my game, so it's fine. I can spoil my team.
You can type iron
So-
something.
Draft.
Iron.
Iron.
Jugular. No,
Iron
iron
Threads
scoring.
Iron Threads gets crunch. No. This thing gets crunch. See? No excuse. Ice Fang too. See? Robots bite.
But does Terrakion give you the impression of something that would bite you? It has normal teeth. Is it like it has like human teeth?
We bite things too. I work with kids. Kids bite. It's fine. I like him. I like the Iron Boulder. Its speed, it's a physical breaker, because that was something that he was lacking, in my opinion. I don't count Ogerpon as a breaker.
That thing can break.
Yeah, it can break. But I don't look at Ogerpon Wellspring and I'm like, yeah, this is your breaker.
Oh, wow. It's stronger than Boulder, I think, or like
It is.
close to it.
Like with the item it is. But like Iron Boulder can be choice banned.
Okay.
So, anyway. Florges. I don't know. I'm a bit iffy about Florges, but he needed a fairy, and it's a good pickup this late on. Good
Wish
Wish Pass
Passer.
for the Terrapagos, yeah.
Has Calm Mind and Moonblast, I think. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Like, I think it's a bit stronger than Sylveon as well, and it's bulkier. But it doesn't have
It's not
Pixelate,
stronger.
so...
Sylveon is way stronger,
Yeah.
especially overall.
Yeah, with Pixelate Sylveon is stronger, but like if you for some reason want to run Moonblast Sylveon because you're scared of Throat Chop, that Florges hits harder.
I think I like Florges more as a defensive fairy type.
I don't. But it's a good Pokemon still. Terra Haunter is a good value 1-pointer.
Yeah, for 1 point it's value, but he's never bringing this. He's never, ever gonna bring this.
I don't know. I feel like he might bring it once.
In what universe are you bringing this over Noivern?
Like, there are probably some teams that are weak to Ghost. And you just spam Ghost move on Haunter.
You don't need to bring Terra to spam ghost moves.
But it's super stab though.
It doesn't have it. It's ground, electric, and fighting.
Never mind then.
You're not gonna bring it. Just
Never mind
accept it.
then.
It's a filler. It then is a better mod, but it's still it's a bench warmer.
Elliot has a weird obsession with the Denny.
I mean, if it's a 1 point fairy type, why not?
He just has a weird obsession with the Denny. Like, I have a Samurai obsession, he has the Denny obsession, I don't know why. But like, power to
It
him.
gets lower. Yeah, I'm sure it can do well, maybe someday.
Like, I think I like Steve's team more as a team, but these mods I like a lot more. I love these mods.
This team is cracked.
Yeah, I like it.
Even the bad mod, Iron Fraud, is good. Everything's good except the fillers.
Yeah. I mean, even the fillers have usage though.
Nah, Hunter's not gonna see the light of day.
I think it has more usage than the Denny.
No. It has better stats, but it's so frail you're never gonna use this.
Eviolite Haunter. Definitely going to live something now.
My wall, my protector. Go keep-
Alright. We'll do the other teams a later day. I'm getting tired.
Yes,
Yeah. Alright.
it's been a pleasure. I'm gonna sleep now.
Yeah. For the people on YouTube, this will be immediately after. For us, it will be the next day. So we're back already. Still the same day for me. I made a trade though. Zero's gone. I got someone new.
Hey everybody, it is I, Steve SBU here on the Dries channel.
I'm so disappointed you didn't go, "Hi, I'm Steve."
I am Steve.
Yes, that one. Good. Good.
Had to whip it out right there. Had to do it for the fans.
Yeah. So apparently I'm just doing a crossover with the coaches. I don't care. Consistency has never been
Exactly.
good for me. So here we go.
Consistently inconsistent.
Yes, exactly. And consistently losing finals. Because that's the new me.
Well, at least you're not consistently losing in round 1 of playoffs.
Yeah, that couldn't be me. That's your time.
Yeah, couldn't be me either there, yeah. No, 100%.
There's a reason I always pick you round one.
True, yeah. It's my curse. It's my curse, man.
Anyway, so I did the first 5 teams with 0. I'm not going to go over them again. If for some unholy reason we finish this, which is not happening because it's a quarter to 12, we can do the tier list without you having to look at the first 5 teams. Gonna be funny.
True.
Anyway, Pup.
Honestly, looking at, you already know what I think of this team because of that fucker on there,
The
and you know the
fucker-
exact one I'm thinking of. The fucker in question.
I think it's the Iron Fumble.
Oh yeah, I despise that Pokemon. That Pokemon makes me want to crash out and die.
I think this is a
I
really
wanna-
funny team. I look at this team and it's so true what Crep is saying. This is such a crap team.
Yeah, it is definitely a crap team. Like, granted, I also feel like any Iron Crown team, like for whatever reason, just screams crap to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the Terra Captains are great. Like the Terra Tor, the Terra Diancie, like 2 amazing Terra Captains, honestly, I would say. Especially since Tor isn't forced to stab Terra.
I mean,
like,
Terra
it can
doesn't
just
hate stab ground though, but like...
It doesn't hate it, yeah, but it's like it kind of likes to Terra out of its ice weakness a lot of the time, so you can
that's true.
afford to run other typings a bit better. And then like that fucker Alamola, and
Like-
then
This is a team like... I know I was looking at this during the draft and I was like, I don't know about this team. And then I saw Terra Torterra, Terra Diancie, and I was like, oh, okay.
oh, he's cooking.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I do
This team looks scary to me now.
It's spooky for sure. For me, it's mainly just like I feel like that Meowscar.
You know what's
They-
funny to me? Like,
What?
Crep, Maki, and Tog and their power rankings, they said about your team that it lacked immediate breaking power. I couldn't disagree more. But when I look at this team lacks immediate breaking power. Because, I mean, Ursaluna is insane. But it's an Ursaluna. It kills when it dies. And Iron Bundle is Iron Bundle. If you land a Hydro Pump, you're incredible. If you don't land a Hydro Pump, you better be clicking Freeze Dry, I guess.
Yeah, you're that's just a freeze dry bot, and let me just tell you, Specs Cryogonal does the same shit, bro.
Yeah.
and then you save on fucking however many points, like 14 points or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. I just despise this Pokemon. I hate it. I hate looking at it. It makes me want to merge without looking.
That's like the Gliscor rant from Vinny. It's an Iron Bundle rant from you.
Yeah, I feel like a lot more people can get behind the Iron Bundle hate, though. There's the reason why there is the if I roll a 12 and miss this Hydro Pump, I fucking lose.
I haven't
GIF
missed one
exists.
yet. I haven't missed one yet.
Wow, wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah, I haven't clicked one yet either.
But
this
I do
team-
really like.
Yeah.
I like the Meowscarada, and the Ursaluna is chill, but I'm also just like you were saying, it really wants to be running the Flame Orb set in order to break, because like that's the immediate breaking power a lot of the time. And generally, Ursaluna does not love the gut not the Guts Facade set, like the Flame Orb set. It likes to run Assault Vest. It likes to run other items like Leftovers or something along those lines, and then just hope it gets burned like at some point during the match. Like, and if it's not burned, it's not doing as good.
Thing is though, I know Pop and I know how he's going to play this. He has Trick Room with his Diancie that can set it up for itself, but also for this Torterra, also for this Ursaluna. He has Healing Wish on his Alamomola, so he can Healing Wish his Ursaluna backup, he can Healing Wish this Diancie backup, he can even Healing Wish this Torterra backup. And like, he has so many pivots. He has Fast Pivot Bundle, Fast Pivot Meow, Semi-Fast Pivot on the Bundle. Go into Ursaluna, kill something, and then Ursaluna gets forced out, but you go into Alamomola, tank a hit, regen back up, go into Ursaluna. Like, this team is going to be really annoying to play against.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. I also am not really that big of a believer in Trick Room as a play style in singles, unless it's like the same Mon that is going to be abusing the Trick Room sets it up for itself.
Yeah, Diancie works really well for Trick Room.
Yes, like the Diancie set, but if Diancie is just going to set up Trick Room for Ursaluna, I don't think that is the best option.
I may be wrong, but I feel like Meow and Crown could get Trick Room too. Like, they are not great Trick Room setters, but like, it's funny in a way, because they will be the slowest Pokemon on the field, so they get Trick Room, and then they get a slow pivot into Ursaluna. So it's a free...
Let me just check this.
Pretty sure Miss Mac will get Trick Room too.
I don't think Meowscarada does. Neither does Iron Crown.
And Miss Mages?
Miss Mag. Yep, Miss Mag does. Okay. But it doesn't get any pivoting, I don't think, unless it gets Baton Pass or something.
Probably not.
Meow. I don't think Meow does. Oh, Meow does. Yeah, holy shit. Why does Meowscarada get Trick Room and not Iron Crown?
Because it's a magician and it has tricks.
I guess, yeah. Okay, that would be a heat set then. Running fucking Trick Room Meowscarada into slow pivot Ursaluna. That'd be hilarious.
Imagine leading off Meowscarada against, for example, this Gliscor. The Gliscor being scared of Triple Axel switches out. You click Trick Room. The stupid Chiyu comes in, for example. It's faster than Meow now. It overheats, but you are focused as U-turn. Incredible.
That's pretty funny. I can't lie, that's pretty funny. Or you're just running 0 speed Meowscarada. No, yeah, you'd be outspeeding the Chiyu, so you get slow U-turn into fucking... Well, nothing really on this team. Actually, no, Pre-Terra Diancie switches in on Chiyu. Never mind. That's fine.
I like the team that's like, I like the team more than I usually like Pup's teams, so it's interesting.
I like this team in the sense that it is very funny, and I give this team very high funny points.
I don't even know if I would call it funny. I'd see the vision. I like it a lot.
I see the vision in some cases. I'm also just like letting my Iron Bundle hatred weigh it down for me. So I would probably ignore some of my gripes just because
imagine
this we don't know my feelings.
Imagine this is Baxcalibur.
Okay, I can kind of see it a bit better now then, yeah. Or any other fast or Weavile for that example. Yes.
Let's just say it's Chen
now
Pao.
I see the vision.
Yeah, it's Chen Pao. It's fine.
True. Yeah.
Next team, Mr. Mike and Mr. Josh. What do we think of this team? Yeah. This is a weird team.
I mean, like, he has the top 2 frauds in, like, Lando I, Darkrai, but then, like, he has such
Slowking
great...
is a fraud, too.
I disagree. Slowking is a great mon, I feel like.
Especially
hated pairing.
I hated it. It didn't resist enough. Like, I paid 15 points for a Pokemon that didn't resist enough. I brought Glaceon to more games.
That's kind of hilarious. I mean, I'm using it currently, and while I agree it definitely isn't doing as great in the first matchup as I would have hoped, it definitely, like, clutched me the game in the end. So it's like... I think it just all depends on how you play it, and I feel like this has a very like solid matchup. I think Chili Reception into
Oh
Glastrier
yeah.
is pretty good, especially considering then like that also means that you're not forced to Terra Glastrier as much, so you can afford to run Terra Guard instead some weeks. And then there's the Weather Ball on Lando I to give you ice type coverage, which is cool.
Yeah, I'm never forgetting my Glasgow getting Weather Ball iced by Landers.
Yeah, I do kind of like this team. I am just like I feel like his team is either super fast or super slow. And
Wanna
I
know
for
something?
whatever
This thing gets Trick Room. This thing gets Trick Room. This thing gets Trick Room. Glastrier slow. Iron Hands slow. Swallowed slow. Yeah.
offensive swallow, yeah.
This is his second Trick Room team.
I mean, depending on who you ask, Lender's Incarnate's slow too.
Yeah. This thing is such a fraud. Pokeyame will not convince me because the people in his league are not good. This thing is not a good Pokemon.
I mean, it's also like he is a good player too. I feel like any good player can make even a fraud look good. I mean, look at Elliot with Darkrai.
I think Darkrai has proven that it's not a fraud anymore.
I disagree. I still think Darkrai is a fraud, no matter how good Elliot is with it.
I think Wolf has a top 3 as well in MMC.
I mean, maybe. I haven't really been paying too much attention to it, but I mean, like, how much of that has been Darkrai, though? How much has that been Darkrai?
I mean,
Because, like,
I think Wolf is
because
doing
you could
pretty
also-
average, and Darkrai is in the top 3 kill leaders, I think.
okay, but at the same time, you made a Samurott kill leader. Sometimes you just hand feed Mons kills, and they just end up doing well.
I mean, there's a difference in that and the Samurott getting 25 kills. Like, it got 25.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Samurott, like, unless they're hand feeding that Mon kills, is not getting that many kills. I'm sorry. Samurott is not on, like, Dragapult level, like, tier. Like,
Dragapult got spoon-fed more kills than Samurott did.
that is also true. You do hand spoon feed a lot of Mons kills.
I gave a lot to Dragapult. Samurott, I actually didn't give that many this time. First time I did. This time it was fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like,
I think Darkrai
if
is
the rest
good.
of the I feel like if the rest of the team like breaks down the team enough just so then like Darkrai can just like come in and be a fast like cleaner, so many other Mons can do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just a Darkrai thing, that's just a fast cleaner thing. You just have to know how to set it up. Like,
Yeah.
I could do the same shit with Sneasler. And you don't like Sneasler.
I think I'm getting around to Sneasler on the right team.
Nice. I'm glad that you're starting to come around on the Sneasler.
Like, if I got Hammerot as like my round 1 instead of like Dragapult, I would get Sneasler round 2 or round 3 to get some
Nice.
speed.
Fair enough. But yeah, I do still think that Mike's team is really good. Like, I feel like with the team
I like it less
built
than
around...
Pups. I do like it less than Pups. Because in my opinion, Meow is better than every Pokemon on this team.
I mean, I do agree,
And I
but
like Iron
I
Bundle
also
more
feel
than-
like...
I like Bundle more than Lando.
I disagree. I prefer Lando over Bundle, but that's just my Bundle hatred.
Yeah.
I hate Bundle more than every other Mon on this team.
I mean, there is a bike.
Yeah, I would rather face a bike than a... Well, I'd rather use a bike than a Bundle.
I would rather drive a car. I hate this thing.
I do like the regen core though, between Slowking and Bike, and then I feel like those two, like having a slow pivot and a fast regen pivot, helps bring in Darkrai and Lando pretty well. Helps complement each other a lot, because then Bike can slow U-turn out on some Mons and bring Slowking in, and then Slowking can get slow swap out into Bike. For example, like you can just like swap between them because Bike isn't really super bulky, so
Yeah. I just
it
feel
kinda
like
they
the
complement
pivoting-
each other well.
The pivoting from Slowking is just so much better for the Lando and the Darkrai. Or the Fire Pump. I really like the Fire Pump. I will say though, Fire Pump really likes having good removal, and he has only the Bike.
I mean, I would say bike isn't the worst removal ever. I mean, like
I would.
it's still good, decent rapid spin. You just hate the bike.
Yes.
The bike is your, like, to you, the bike is my bundle.
Have
The
you-
hatred you have for bike is the hatred I have for bundle.
Thing is though, like, I got around to beating the bike. Like, I haven't lost to it in quite a while. I just hate it for the love of hating the bike.
Yeah. I hate bundle because that boy did me dirty. I had a fucking stab Terra iron bundle and that shit hit 0 hydro pumps. Ever.
I mean, that's on you. If
That
you,
shit
if you
got-
have if you have stabbed Terra Iron Bundle, you just run Terra Blast. That's on you.
Well, I got to the point where Terra Water wasn't even that great on it, to be honest, if I'm going to be real. I just ran, and then they ended up bringing their fire type every week, and it walled me because I never landed a fucking hydro pump.
Yo, have you done your MMC Week 5 rewatch yet?
I have not. I have been so insanely busy.
Have you watched me versus Vinny already or not?
I think I did. I think I did.
Oh, that was so
watch that.
funny. Like, I remember when I built, like, oh, Terra Fire Tatsugiri is actually a good check from Iron Bundle. But what are the odds that he actually sees that and he actually brings the Tatsugiri as a bundle check? So I
And he
still,
fucking did.
I still prepped for it, so I brought Dragon Pulse on my Melodic, predicted that Tatsugiri coming in, and I did 19%.
Yeah, I helped him prep, and and
Yo,
I'm pretty sure
you are
he brought
such
max.
a fraud. No wonder I
He
won.
brought max HP, max special defense, assault vest, Tatsugiri.
Yeah, 19%. It was still super effective. And I was looking at my Melodic like, did I make you level 50?
Yeah. You want to know something else that's really funny? You and I brought practically the exact same team. It's just you played it better than I did.
Yeah. I mean, I stopped being a Goku team and I'm a Mega Venusaur Melodic team.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I also brought a Leech Seed over Synthesis, but I know I should have brought Synthesis. You brought Synthesis every single week so far. Like,
I am not too sure. I could have.
I felt like you've done it every single week at least.
I love Mega Venu. Anyway, we're getting off track.
Yes, we are very off
Yeah.
topic.
I mean, I like this team, but I don't like it more than Pups. What I will say, I do really like Terra Glaster and Terra Gardevoir. They're both so insanely threatening on different sides, so...
I agree. I think I really like the Terra
Like,
Captains.
the Terra Captains kind of save the team. Like, without the Terra Captains, I would not like this team.
I can kind of see that, yeah. Because I also am not super high on the Fire Pawn, just because I think you're so weak to hazards that it really puts you into ranges of strong priority, or even Scarfers for that example.
See, like,
I
I
have
also
never
really-
struggled against a Fire Pawn.
Oh, I have. I also just really like the Mega Charizards. So I am used to playing with Pokemon that are weak to Stealth Rock. You kind of find a way to just bring it in without having Stealth Rocks up.
That's fair enough. I guess I just haven't really been too worried about it, and it also might be the people that I have played against with Fire Pawn as well. Maybe they just like weren't as good with Fire Pawn specifically. Not saying that they were bad players, just like didn't know how to like utilize its strengths as good. But yeah, I haven't been threatened by a Fire Pawn in a long time.
Like what I will say, I have noticed that a lot of teams are usually quite weak to fire. At least to fire with like coverage for like water types or for other fire types. So like fire grass and fire water are really good. That's why I got so many kills with Samurott, because I brought Terra Fire on it. It's just like a Volcanion. Like Ogre on Fire also just it nukes water types. What are you switching in on a fire type that nukes water types?
A fire type.
Yeah, also weak to rocks.
Okay, you run heavy duty boots.
Then you U-turn out into your landers. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, like on this team it works good, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, because then you also force switch. Then you force him to predict you going for the swap, and then you go for the U-turn. All of a sudden, okay, he doesn't do that, and now you're in a bad spot.
Yeah, but then...
Is basically all I'm trying to say. Like, it takes good play to use it. It's not like a GGEZ kind of mon.
Maybe.
But yeah, I'm also like I kind of like it just like equally with Pup's team. So if you wanted to put it like slightly below it, I wouldn't be offended by any means.
I will, but not today. Yeah.
All right, now we go into Josh.
I like this team.
I like parts of this team. There are some things that I'm not a huge fan of.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I really like the Terra captains. I like the Terra Bolt. I like the Terra Ente. When I used Greninja, it did not put in work for me. I know you have very different opinions on Greninja.
Yeah,
so
weirdly
that's
enough,
also kind of why.
Like, I can see why people don't like Greninja. I only drafted it last season out of necessity. Because I needed the fast special attacker. And it did really well. It did better for me than Meow did. And I love Meow. I still don't...
Yeah.
I'm still not too convinced that Greninja is as good as it was for me. But like, it did put in work. I don't think it's a round 1 though.
Yeah, it's definitely not a round 1. It's definitely like a round 2, 3. Heck, even if it lasts this long, a round 4.
Nah, that's crazy. It's a late it's an early round 2. Early to mid round 2.
I don't think it's a round 2. I think it's a round 3. Like, I think 3 is probably like ideal for it. But regardless, I also really like Glow King. I'm a big fan of Glow King. Yeah. I prefer it over Slow King for sure.
Yeah, 100%. If it lasted to me, I would have drafted Glow King. Like, I would have passed up on Emerald Corviknight for Glow King.
I don't think I think I was looking at Glow King at one point, to be honest. I feel like Gouging Fire and Glow King would have been pretty funny. Funnily enough, I'm really not the biggest fan of Scizor, and I'm not really a huge fan of Clef either.
See, I had both, not together. Like, I had Scizor last GWA and I had Clefable last MMC. Clefable I didn't like. I wish I had Fast. Just straight up.
I just feel like
Clefable. It's the same Pokemon.
I feel like it's too passive.
It's the same Pokemon as Slowking for me. It isn't bulky enough to lift the hits that you want to, so you're stuck with something that's like 15 points that you could have gotten for like 8 or 9, something else. Same value, have more power to like more points to get something higher power. That's what I'm trying to say.
I personally disagree. I think Slowking is much harder to kill than Clefable, but that's also just me. I feel like you have to be very creative in how you like put in your defense investment, or just like how you use the Slowking in that bit. I feel like Slowking and Galar Slowking play very similarly. It's just they have different weaknesses.
Yeah,
like
Galar Slowking is weaker to a lot less. It's
I wouldn't even say that. It is a better typing, but which is kind of hilarious because water is like one of the best types in the game, and poison is a very mid type. But like Slowking answers grounds way better than Slowking Galar, of course. Slowking Galar is neutral to Psychic. It's what other things? It resists grass.
It's not weak to U-turn.
True, it's not weak to U-turn, which is definitely something of note, but that's kind of like the main thing.
That's
other than U-turn,
the biggest thing, yeah.
Like electric is kind of okay, but that's any bulky water.
You can't poison it.
True, you can't poison it. That's another thing, but I also feel like Slowking doesn't really give a fuck about being poisoned, especially toxic, because like you just pivot, like and then you heal off all that chip. Like sure, it makes the regen a little bit less effective, but
I am not the biggest believer in Regenerator like everyone else is. Especially if you have like Pokemon like Reuniclus, for example, I don't believe in as much. Slowking and Galar Slowking, they still have slack off, so they can still heal while they're on the field. But if you can only heal while you have to switch out, that's so predictable. Oh, the Slowking is at 30%. It's going to switch out. You just click Swords Dance, and then what your opponent is going to do.
They scald you and burn you, and now you are sad.
I mean, that's just a wasted turn because I clicked Swords Dance, so it's fine.
Well, now you're burnt, and now you also have chip damage racking up every turn, and then you swap into another mon that doesn't care, and cool, you got another Swords Dance up.
Thing is, Steve, we both know every regen player in this league, they are not letting their Slowking die at 30%. they are going to regen it back up.
That's true. That's true. That's just me. That's just a me thing, I guess. I may be a risky man, but I am also a gambling man. So yeah.
Anyway, I
but
don't
yeah.
like Clef. I like Scizor, but it did disappoint me last season.
When I had Scizor, I think it was fine. I just wasn't the biggest fan of it, just because of the fact that like you want to run it offensively, but it's really forced into a defensive position so many weeks.
I really like Fizdef Scizor with Swords Dance.
I mean, like,
it's such a weird set, but I really like it.
I can see it, but when I use Scizor, it was just like, okay, I run a bunch of defense, and then I'm like, okay, well, I could try to run a bulky offense set, but then it's like, well, shit, now my opponent can just bring in their fire type for free. Sure, I get a U-turn off, but like, if I go for Sword Stance, they bring in their fire type. Okay, that's just a net even. I'm just clicking U-turn now instead.
See, I get it. That's why I got it with the Gouging Fire, because I always like, okay, so I force in the fire type, which is primarily set up for the Gouging Fire. Hence why I dropped it to Scizor. This team doesn't really benefit from baiting in a fire type, because your water type is only a Greninja, which is not tanking fire hits.
Not very well, at least.
And you have so many physical attackers that they don't really want to risk coming in on a fire type either.
Yeah, like the only thing I could maybe see would be like special Dragonite, but at the same time, then Dragonite does not like, or Entei, yeah.
Entei isn't beating a fire type 1v1.
Yeah, I mean, what are his Terra types on Entei? Are like Terra Normal? I think Terra Fire.
I think it's Grass. I play him tomorrow, so I should know.
Yes, it's Grass. Yeah, he has no way of breaking through waters. Not to say that like he should. Like I do
fires.
like the Grass.
He breaks waters through fires.
What?
He can break
for
waters.
Fires. Yes, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, right now the rules are that you don't have to draft a stab Terra. So genuinely, you could just run Terra Ground instead of Terra Fire.
You need fire. This thing gets Eruption and Sacred Fire. Like, Bandit Sacred Fire is incredible.
I mean, I agree, but I also feel like being able to break fires is also a pretty big thing, too.
I'd get rid of Grass.
That's just me.
I get rid of Grass. I would not get rid of
maybe. Maybe Grass. I could see it. It's nice to break waters, but like you can still technically break through waters with Terra Normal Bandit E-Speed.
Yeah. Thing is, like, you need Terra Ground to break the fire types, because you're not taking water off your belly bolt.
Exactly.
Yeah. I will say, like, I watched Maki talk and Crep rank this team, and they ranked it very low. I genuinely don't understand why. Like, it has decent speed. Okay, a lot of it is fake. I will agree with that. Like, Leafeon is kind of fake. D-Knight is fake. Entei has E-Speed. But, like, I am playing this team week 1, and this video is not coming up before my game tomorrow, so I'm fine talking about this. Like, how are you beating this team? For example, like, I looked at Galarian Zapdos. With an agility, it looks incredible. Right? Like, it speeds everything. Doesn't matter. Scizor clicks Bullet Punch. Entei clicks Extreme Speed. Dragonite clicks Extreme Speed. Like, why would I even try to be a setup sweeper? Everything has priority. Even the Greninja gets Water Shuriken. Donphan gets Ice Shard.
Yeah. I was just going to say, to be fair, Scizor Bullet Punch, I don't think does that much to Galarian Zapdos. That thing still has the bulk of Zapdos. Yeah,
but my Galarian Zapdos is clicking Brave Bird into this team.
I mean, true. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, then you're trading, for the Scizor.
Then I am trading my setup sweeper, yeah. So that's not a good deal.
But I am also the kind of person who's just like, choice band, go brr.
I did say that with Zero, I mean, the ranking. I was like, yeah, Gyarados is the best Pokemon to make a 6v6 or 5v5. And I really like playing 5v5.
I love me some Gyarados, especially since like it's just fast enough to where like with like any kind of like web support mainly, like then not only getting a kill on something, but you're also getting like chipping something down to 50% because most resists are still taking like about 50%.
Yeah, and you defog my webs away, all my gap those. You're in trouble.
Exactly.
I don't have webs. Anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
I like this team.
yeah,
It's
and-
bulky too, like Glow King, Sizzler, Clefable, Donphan, Bellybolt. Even D9 and NT can be bulky. Urstring is fat as fuck.
With Eviolite, yeah. Like, yeah. I think I like this team better than Pups, but I'm not sure how much.
I think I may like it more than Pups as well. I like both. I think both of them are A tier for me.
I'm not sure exactly what tier I would put each of these in. I think I just slightly like it more. That could be my bundle hatred. But yeah. I just like a lot of these Mons more. Like I like Galar Slowking.
I think that
like
may be the thing though.
Captains more.
Like if you look at Pups team, I do see like okay, Trick Room variant there, setup variant there, Meow bundle as breakers and pivots. This is more like yeah, I threw some mons together and they're all good.
Yeah. Yeah. I can get that vision, yeah.
I like both
I
teams.
think
I don't know yet where I'm going to rank them, but I really like them. I think C tier was a crime.
Yeah, C tier. I definitely don't think it's quite C tier. I think it suffers more from the fact that all these Mons are good in a vacuum, but like it's a little difficult to see how they pair together. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's hard for me to see the vision like synergy wise. Like in Mike's team, I can see the synergy there, but I can't quite see the synergy with Josh's team.
To be fair, I do think synergy is a bit overrated. Like I don't really have synergy on my team either.
I can't remember what your team looks like. Let me take a quick look at that again.
My team. Like I don't really have synergy either.
I mean, I feel like your top tiers do. Your low tier, like your more middle tiers, like your Azu is just there for the type. But like I think
you don't know my
Arcanine,
you don't know my Azu plans.
But like Dragapult, Hisui, Samurott, Corviknight, Arboliva, Arcanine, Clodsire, I think all of those are like.
I will say what I found really funny and like the other power rankings was they were hating on Corviknight being my only removal when I have Samurott and Clodsire to set up hazards. But like, if I want to be running defog on my Corviknight, I am not going to hazard stack my opponent. And if I'm going to hazard stack my opponent and I am weak to hazards, I'm just going to run boots. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Like anti-synergy, yeah, sure, but like, am I required to only have a rapid spinner then? I don't care. Anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I'm also someone who's like, I also feel like hazards and hazard removal's a little overrated sometimes in draft.
I think removal is
like,
overrated.
Yeah, like I think hazards are still good, but at the same time, your opponent just runs boots, and then vice versa.
Because like even Mike's team, Mike only has the bike as removal, sure, and he does have hazard weak ones, like especially the fire pump, but even the glass tier too. Then again, if this team is being played right, you are going to switch in defensively on land, you're going to switch in defensively on Ogre, and you're going to switch in defensively on Darkrai. When are you going to find a turn to set up hazards?
Yeah,
like,
as long as you can like force turns that don't allow your opponent to set up hazards.
If your opponent has to react, he can't play hazards. So I think removal is overrated. Yeah.
And also spike sacking is really overrated unless you have a Hisui Samurai.
Yes, I did talk about it with Zero as well. I was like, yes, I never click spikes, never, but I will click Caesars actually.
The only time that I ever will is if like I have an extra move slot on something that gets both rocks and hazards, and I already get my rocks up.
Yeah,
I'm just like, okay, why not set up spikes?
That being said, I do think I'm bringing them in Nightbacks on Sunday. I think I play the Ting Lu team and I have Gligar, so every time Ting Lu is and I go to Gligar and click spikes. Anyway.
True.
Next team. Oh, Maki's team. She was hating on her own team. I do not know why.
I find it really funny how Maki hates on her own team and we all are terrified of it, and then hyping up other teams that were like, yeah, no, your team is better.
Yeah, like this team is insane. What?
Like the only thing that I would say that I have like any sort of issue with is just like most of the breakers are physical attackers. Like, sure, you have Terrakillo and like Volk, but outside of that,
That's more
not
than
many
enough.
like special breakers. Yeah, it's enough, but like I can see that part. Whereas like, you know, Palafin, like Roaring Moon,
Like,
Lando, like all
in
that
my
sort of stuff.
opinion, all the best Pokemon are physical attackers anyway.
Depends. But yeah, I can
all
I
my
can see what you mean.
all my favorite Pokemon are physical attackers.
Funny that you say that with Dragapult because it's practically a special
Yeah,
attacker.
it's still a physical attacker.
It has a higher attack stat, but it's a special attacker.
Wait until it gets Poltergeist finally.
It needs Poltergeist.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, Palafin is insane. I remember the first time I had Palafin, I really wanted Gliscor and I really wanted Roaring Moon. She has Landorus, Tyrion, and Roaring Moon. So, yeah, I see the vision. It's basically what I built. Just a bit more Maki than Dries.
True, yeah. And I also do like the Terra Captains too. I think Terra Farigiraf is pretty solid.
That
I
may be
like,
my least favorite part of the team. Like, I really like
think it's funny.
I like the Kilobird. But if I were Maki, I would have drafted I think Kilobird is 9 points. So I would have taken a 10-point nuke and then a 1-point Shitmon instead of balancing it out.
I mean, weren't we required to draft 3 months?
Yeah. So 9 for Kilobird,
yeah.
10-point nuke, 1-point Shitmon.
Okay, let me just take a quick little gander at like what is even left on the board because
Yan
last I
Mega
looked, it
is,
was pretty pricked
like,
clean.
She was talking about Yan Mega before she took Kilobird, and I was like, yeah, just take both, I don't care. Yan
I
Mega
mean,
isn't a
like-
flying type anyway.
I mean, yeah, she doesn't have a bug type. I think that would be fine because like doubling up on bug types is dumb. But
I did that last time with Heracross and Scissor. It was funny.
that is pretty funny. But I mean, wasn't like Heracross Terra legal? So it's
Yeah.
like it doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Venusaur. I recommended Venusaur and then a Vulpix. Because you have Sun on the Roaring Moon, then you get Sun boosted hits from the Volcanion, Kilobird suddenly gets Weatherable Fire, you have Terra Venusaur. I recommended that.
Funnily enough, like looking at her team, if she goes the route that you're talking about, could honestly go with like a different fighting type Terra Captain instead of Girder and just have just base Girder. Like pick up, I know you're doubling up on electric types, but Palmot's right there.
Oh, I love Palmot. It's insane it
Palmot
went
would be-
undrafted. Why? I only put it in 10 points because I knew people would have hated me if I put it in 9 points, Terra Legal with Revival Blessing, and I picked it up. I knew people would hate me. So I put it in 10 points because of Revival Blessing. And now it's undrafted, and so is the Rapska. So why is Revival Blessing even legal?
Because no one wants to use it. Rabska is fake, but Palmot's a real mon. I'm surprised that mon went on undrafted, especially since like you run Terra Electric and get to spam the fucking electric burn up move.
I was going to go Arcanine plus Palmot, but I couldn't because it was 20 points. And I needed 19. Should have just put the Palmot in 9.
I was looking at Palmot for a while, but then I was like, I don't want to have 2 electric types like with Zapdos there. But like I very well could have. And honestly, it's kind of the same argument with Maki with having her Kilobird, but Kilobird doesn't have to be, it's a Terra Captain. Same thing with Palmot. Like they both can be. Basically, you're bringing one or the other. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Whereas you want Zapdos to come most of the time.
I agree. This team is very Maki. Like Jirachi and Sylveon as Wish Passers. That's maybe the one thing that I don't like about this team being a Maki team. I know she's going to play it more balanced than I will. Like she's going to play this slow with a Jirachi, with a Sylveon. Even this thing gets Wish, this Giraffe.
Yeah.
Serena with Rapid Spin instead of clicking U-turn to go into Bandit Moon. Yeah. I can see how she's going to play this, and it's going to annoy me.
Or Banded Palafin.
Yeah.
Or the water gun Palafin.
Peak. Never forget.
Never forget the water gun Palafin.
I was so annoyed when you ignored me in the watch along for like week 3 or week 4.
What was it?
Yeah, so I think it was Caps Lock versus Empoleon Legion. And Caps Lock beat an Iron Threat with his baby Palafin. I think.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think the Iron.
I think I did see that.
I think the Iron Threat stayed in and he clicked Wave Crash and did so much damage. And I was like, oh, I have to leave. At least I saw baby Palafin get a kill. Yours could never, Steve. And then there came Dries left.
I did see that. I did see that afterwards. I never read the chat box when I'm going through just because like enough shit's going on already for me to commentate on. I can't really read other things.
Every game from the Palafin, I'm commenting in there to laugh at you.
But yeah, I think Maki's team is still really good. I think it's definitely one of the top in the league, personally.
This is top 5, for sure.
Speaking
of
that's
top
definitely
5.
what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, Paddy, 1000%.
I am not convinced it's
Also-
my favorite team, though.
I don't know if it's exactly my favorite either. I am mixed on Spectrier, but the
Yes.
rest of the team, like, is this not a team that I would draft?
I didn't think about it like that. This screams very Elliot to me.
This also does scream Elliot to me, too. It's just, I also feel like he wouldn't draft Mega Gallade. Not Mega Gallade, Terra Gallade. I feel like he'd see that mod and be like, nope, no regenerator, no pivoting, lame.
Then again, he does have Tinglu. It's like...
Yeah, the Tinglu balances it out. I'm also a big fan of Corner Pawn.
Same.
Corner Pawn has been my favorite mod to use, my favorite of the Ogre Pawns to use personally.
I was taking Corner Pawn. I was like, yeah, either I'm taking Corner Pawn plus like a bulky-ish... Wait, what was it? I don't know. No, I think I was taking Iron Boulder plus Grass Pawn, or I was taking Corner Pawn plus something else. And then Paddy took the Corner Pawn, so I was like, oh, I've decided I'm taking Ogre Pawn Teal and then Iron Boulder. I ended up with neither of them. Don't know why. But like, I remember looking at Corner Pawn and being like, okay, Paddy took it, I know what I'm going to do now. Ended up doing something different. But I really wanted this thing.
Yeah.
Like, stab rock move that can miss. Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, Ogre Pawn Cornerstone is the mod that can actually do that and actually not suck.
Yeah.
Unlike Iron Boulder.
I've gotten around on the Ogre Pawns. I can't lie. Like,
Yeah, I really like
I
Corner
never
Pawn.
wanted-
I haven't
yeah.
used Wellspring, but I would... Sorry, you can go ahead.
sorry. I never wanted the Fire Pawn because it's weak to hazards, and that was kind of my thinking with the Corner Pawn too. Like, it's not weak to hazards, but like, you switch in, you lose your sturdy, so you kind of have no ability. But it's the same Pokemon, you can also just play around it like a Fire Pawn. Oh, I'm weak to hazards, so let's make sure I switch in when the hazards aren't up. Or you just
Or
click
you have it as a lead.
Yeah, or you just click Horn Leech and get all your HP back. And as soon
Yeah,
as I
that
realized
too.
that, I was like, oh yeah, I will probably like this Pokemon a lot. Never got the chance to
Yeah.
draft it. Like, I think Waterpon is probably my least favorite of the 4.
Of the 4, I haven't played... Funnily enough, I haven't played with any of the pawns aside from Corner Pawn. I feel like I would like Wellspring decently. I think I would like Teal a decent amount. I don't think
Yeah.
I would really enjoy Fire Pawn too much. I think it would go like Corner Pawn, Teal, Wellspring, and then Fire Pawn.
I think for me
Personally.
it would probably be Fire, Rock, Teal, and Water. And I really like the Water one too. But it's like, I like my nuke button. I like clicking Ivy Cudgel, and Ivy Cudgel Fire and Ivy Cudgel Rock is just so much better than Ivy Cudgel Water.
And then also, like, I play Paddy for week 1, and 1000% that Mega Gallade is spooky. That Mega Gallade is spooky. That's a spooky guy.
Especially because it is
Or-
the Mega.
Yes, I know, I keep saying it, but why I need to keep reminding myself to not confuse this thing with the fraud that is Mega Gallade. I need to put more respect on his name.
See, I think if I look at this team, and you take away the Terra Caps, you just think everything is in a grey box. I would say, yeah, it's a solid B team. And
Yeah.
then you look at Terra Vikavolt and Terra Gallade, and I'm like, okay, yeah, so these Pokemon are suddenly top tiers as well. I wanted Terra Vikavolt, but Paddy wanted it too. So we just agreed that Paddy was taking the Terra Vicavolt and I was getting the Gyarados. Because we were looking at both of them. So we just said, yeah, I'll take one, you take the other.
Yeah, funnily enough, the one thing that I'm not the biggest fan on is the Enamorous Incarnate. Every time I've used it, it has been disappointing.
I am well aware it's a Pokemon that I should love, looking at its stat spread, but I'm never using this thing. It's so ugly.
It is so bad.
Yeah, it's way too ugly for me. I can't look at it.
It is also ugly, but at the same time, it's also like, with its stats and its move pool, you would think it would actually do something. But like, it's a boot spot every single week, and then at the same time, then you're not getting kills on things. It wants to run Choice Scarf, Choice Specs, yada yada yada. It wants to run those items, but it freaking can't because it's running heavy duty boots. And because it's your fairy type, it's what you're switching in on knockoff. And then it's losing its boots. You have no way of healing yourself. And it's going to get chipped down by rocks and frickin' die. And it's so frail that, like, even if you're eating a stab knockoff, you're still taking a solid 25%. And then every time you're switching in after, it's another 25% from rocks. It sucks. It really sucks. And then you're getting forced out by so many other mons, like electric types, rock types, steel types, poison types. You're switching out so much. I hate this mon. Every time I've used it, it's been disappointing. The first time I used this mon, it had free Terra, and this thing got like 8 kills all season.
This was an incredible.
Granted, I also had a free Terra Gliscor though, which came every single week. So at the same time, I can't just.
My goats.
Yeah. I think that thing had more kills than Enamorous did. I can't lie.
This was an incredible rant. This is the second rant we got from you. I like it. This was
I feel like the bundle one was more expected. I didn't expect to have so much to say about
this
fucking
one was
Enamorous
so
Incarnate.
much better. It was so good. I was like going to interrupt when you said, yeah, you switch it in on knockoff, and I'm like, there's a Tinglu, there's a Gallade with Justified, there's a Rock Bomb, can't lose its item. But then you kept on going, and I was like, yeah, sure, keep on going, mate. And it kept getting better and better and better. I was like, okay.
Okay, he's kind of cooking.
Nah, this team is crazy. I don't like only Tentacle as a removal. I will say that.
I kind of agree, but Tentacruel is just a rapid spin bot. Like, you have no reason to just not run it. And if you're bringing a bulky water type, then you're having rapid spin on it. Like,
I am just one of those.
Rapid spin. You're running your, like, maybe toxic spikes. You're running your flip turn, your knockoff, and that's kind of all you need.
I am one of those weird people who would rather have only one defoker than only have one spinach. I like defog more than spin.
Hilarious. That's interesting.
I feel like spin
But
can
I
be
mean-
telegraphed. Like, if I'm like, I'm clicking rapid spin this turn, I'm thinking, my opponent knows that I want to click rapid spin too. So they're going into their ghost type. So I am not going to click rapid spin. And then they don't go into their ghost type. And I regret everything. So I click rapid spin the second turn. And then they go into their ghost type. And then I wish I just clicked defog, because it would have been gone already.
Okay, I agree with what you're saying here, but at the same time, are you really loving your bringing in your ghost type into the Spectre, Tinglu, Terra Dark, Gallade team?
When the Tentacruel is out, yeah, I don't mind.
I personally don't agree. I think your ghost types is going to be absolutely freaking terrified of this team.
I think my Dragapult soloed him.
This is not a Dragapult team, fam. This is not a Dragapult team, man.
Try me.
Do it. Bring your Dragapult into Paddy. I want to see how it goes.
Mate, I am bringing Dragapult into every single one of you.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, of course. It's your top tier. You have no reason not to, but yeah.
Don't you worry, you are going to see it.
By the way, Paddy, I'm just saying this right now. Be aware of the fucking infiltrator Dragapult for your substitute Spectrier. Just keep an eye out for that. I want to make sure that this Dragapult loses just so I can prove a point.
Nah. I'm only scared of this thing, Lou. That I will
I
beat.
do think that, yeah, not even the Namorous, not even a Dragapult check. Fucking disgusting. hate.
I think this team
Also,
is
another
nasty.
thing- Another thing that we just completely ignored about Maki's team, by the way, a Lowland Doug trio.
Yeah, I don't think we ignored them. Anyway, I think Paddy's team is. I like Alolan Dougie.
Yeah.
It's fast, has Stealth Rocks, has EQ, has Memento.
I mean, fair, but I'm like, she already has a ground and a steel type.
You
I
know
think
it. You know
could
if you
afford
type
to do anything else.
If you type in GIFs Alolan Duck Trio, you will find one with Belgium on it.
That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
Like, I don't know why this thing does not have any Belgian roots, but like, sure. It's like my go-to 2-pointer, so I like him.
I think there are other good 2-pointers.
Not with 110 speed and Stealth Rock.
Well, true, I guess.
That's all you
But
need.
like, I don't know. I feel like it's coming once, if that, and I would rather bring Ariados.
I like Ariados too.
I'm just like, Ariados is a better mon here, just because, like, okay, now you can get hazards that actually, like, that no other mon on the team can do.
Yeah, I guess. I can see that.
But then, okay, yeah. Next, guys.
Next is, I think, offline. Yeah.
Offline. Let's see how it goes.
And Caleb with a Dynamax.
No, another Garchomp Golden Go team.
Hold on, let me get rid of this Dynamax or Shifu. Or Shifu.
That's very funny.
Alright. Better. Okay.
Um,
So offline has drafted the 2 and 6 warriors.
I'm also like, it's hilarious to me because in PBA, this is the top 3 I wanted. I got sniped on Weavile, but I got Golden Go Garchomp. So I find that kind of hilarious.
So you are
my
going to
team
love
is-
this team a lot more than I am.
I mean, when I used it, honestly, it wasn't even that amazing. Like, I thought it was fine, but it's like, if you're using your Garchomp to set hazards, it's kind of a waste of a Garchomp. And I've kind of realized that Garchomp is a bit of a, not my favorite mon, I can't lie.
You are talking about your PBA team as if the season is done. I think I watched your week 1 today. I watched you lose to Quavo.
We're not going to talk about it. Yeah, Quavo.
Yeah.
The Quavo team.
Yeah.
And that was week 2. No, week 3. That was week 3.
Okay. Never mind
Yeah,
then.
I lost to mono ice on week 2.
You're such a fraud. I remember you saying like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he drafted him mono ice, so I have to bring Heatran." And I'm like, "Fuck you, Steve. Bring your Garchomp round 1."
It was Volcanion is what, is what you
Volcanion. That's
mean.
even worse.
Yeah.
Like I
And I'm
fought
just
mono
like-
fighting, and the first Pokemon I put on my team was a Scarf Alolan Sandslash.
I'm just like, yeah, I did not play well that game. I thought my prep was good. I just played poorly. I just played like shit.
Yeah, we get that sometimes.
Yeah. I got too overconfident. I tunnel vision on the fact that it's a mono ice team. And then I realized, fuck, Alola Ninetales Aurora Veil is actually really good.
Yeah, and everything is very fat behind the snow. It's decent enough.
Yeah, Baxcalibur with no defense investment literally took like less than 50% from a Golden Go Make It Rain.
Speaking of Baxcalibur, we have it at 15 points and nobody drafted it. Like,
Yeah, that's
why?
pretty funny. That's
Anyway.
pretty funny though.
This team,
Yeah. Let's get into this team now.
I know I called him offline out, and I said that this team is Girl Boss FC.
Huh.
Like Weavile is like a girl boss, Faz is a girl boss, Quavo is a girl boss, Ogrepon is a girl boss, Garchomp is like Cynthia, so girl boss. And then he has
For whatever.
Thorn and Colossal.
Yeah. True. Torn is a pretty interesting Terra captain. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing how he plays with that. Terra Colossal is hilarious. It's really funny. And then Terra Chimecho,
is a fraud.
It looks so much better in like when you watch it on like YouTube leagues than
Because the
it is in
YouTubers are
practice.
awful. Yeah.
It's like, wow, how did they not? How like, wow, this worked out so well, and then like every other like league, it's like, okay, I'm gonna slap on toxic.
Oh, you ran into Dries with his glass core that clicked taunt. Goodbye, Chemeko. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I also tunnel vision into that sense where I forget taunt is a move that exists sometimes.
I don't know why. It's like my favorite move to click.
But yeah, I do like a lot of this team. I like pretty much every mod on this team aside like Alola Persian is kind of just like whatever, I guess.
I feel like this team will be really hard to play with. Because like all your best Pokemon, they don't have momentum. So like you're kind of stuck with them in.
Yeah, like Rotom Wash and like Quack with Flip Turn, I feel like is. Oh, also there's Fez and there's Ogerpon.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
there's
like,
and there's Torn with U-turn.
I just mean the best Pokemon like these three, Gold, Garchomp, Weavile. You want these three in as much as possible, and you have to switch out. And in my opinion, Quavo, I've used it quite a fair bit now. I like it a lot more as a endgame cleaner than it's like a pivot Pokemon or like a spinner.
I agree. It's definitely not like the best spinner. It's a solid like secondary spinner, like on weeks that you don't want to bring your primary one. But at the same time, I think it could be a serviceable pivot. Like you can run like a choice band set with like flip turn.
Like it's a great Pokemon. I love the thing to bits. I don't agree that it's a fraud. I don't know who said it's a fraud, but I don't agree. It just like
Why do I feel like that's a Maki thing to say?
probably.
I think I remember. Well, maybe it was a Crep thing actually, because I think I remember saying that whoever doesn't like Quavo is homophobic, and then Crep mentioned something, and I'm like, I will shut my mouth because this is not an argument I probably should be having.
Probably. I mean, I remember that I beat Crep once 1-0 with a bulky Quavo. She hated every second of that. I mean, this team, it looks like an offline team. That's all I can say. Like, I look at this team, and I see a few mons that I like. Like, I really like Quavo. I love Faz. I like Ogerpon. I really like Garchomp and Goldengo and Weavile. I just wouldn't use them together.
Yeah, I can get what you mean. I liked Goldengo and Garchomp together. It's just I felt like while they match each other well on paper,
you are not a Garchomp player. Like I could have told you that before that season.
Yeah.
Best Garchomp is Bandit Garchomp, and nobody is ever going to convince me otherwise. Just click Bandit DQ.
And what's kind of hilarious to me is every other top tier dragon type I use in that way, but Garchomp for whatever reason has been the single mon that I have not been able to use that way.
Thing has Stealth Rock and spikes, and people think, oh, let's make it bulky. And I'm like, nah. Guess who's back? Back again. We are back. And with we I mean Dries. And no, you forgot again. I wanted the hi. It's Steve again.
I am Steve.
Yes, that one. All right.
I did it again for the fans. Fans.
Fans being me. But
Oh,
yeah, we stopped that offline. So, quick disclaimer: it's
because
11:30.
Something crashed.
Yeah, something crashed. I crashed. It was a prelude of my weekend. So, there we are. It's 11:30, so we're going quick.
Yep. Caleb's team, pretty slow, pretty bulky. I feel like one of the biggest things about the team is just that, like, it's a lot of breakers, but at the same time, it's either break or get broken.
Yeah.
Like
it's slow.
If you get put on the back foot, it's really hard for you to bring back the momentum.
Yeah. Then again, though, like, because it is this slow, it has so much bulk, so like you kind of accept that you're relinquishing momentum, I think, just to be the slowest Pokemon and then just start hitting your opponent. Like, I value speed because hit hard, hit fast. I feel like Caleb is probably like, yeah, if you don't KO me and I KO you, I don't care if I'm slower. I get it makes some sense. It has some good synergy.
I can see the vision.
Like, it has some good priority with Rillaboom, with Urshifu, with Blood Moon even. I like the Pokemon that beat Necrozma, they do not like Mandibus. So, I can kind of see it, but it's very slow. It's not my favorite team, but I can see Caleb do well with it.
Yeah. I think objectively it is not the best team, but I do think that it's still good and like well built enough to where like the right coach can pilot it well.
Yeah. He wanted Necrozma because it's quite cheap on the dock, so he built it around Necrozma. Excited to see how he does with it.
Fair enough, honestly. I love me some good old Necrozma, so
I haven't used it yet because it's a psychic type.
psychic types are bad. Everyone knows this.
Yes, it's cool though. It's one of those Gen 7 Pokemon that I don't mind looking at. Unlike a certain Comfey, which is the biggest fraud Pokemon I've ever used. Funnily enough, it was against Caleb, I remember. Because he had the Darkrai Annihilate team in like GWA Season 4, I think. And I looked at this team and I was like, yeah, Specs Comfey runs through this team. Because he doesn't have a good Fairy Resist. He only has a Weezing as a Fairy Resist. And that Weezing got insanely pressured because I had a Chenpao, you know? That season.
Yeah.
So that Weezing beat my Chenpao because I didn't know Neutralizing Gas would have ignored my Sword of Ruin. But my Chenpao still got that the regular Weezing, I think like red HP. It was like 17, 18%, I think. I went into my Specs Comfy to click Draining Kiss. That stupid Weezing lived. And it pain spitted it all back. I've never been so disappointed in a Pokemon before.
I didn't say that Geezing lived a stab Specs Draining Kiss from like 20%.
Like a Fizz Def Weezing in it, because it was the Chenpao check. It wasn't even Spidef.
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
What made it even better though is that like I talked to it about with Caleb after the game, and he was like, "Yeah, Comfey is such a bad Pokemon." The season after, Offline had the Comfey, and Offline swept Caleb 6-0 with the Comfey because he didn't respect it at all.
And now he's drafting it.
Yeah, because he rematched in playoffs, and then he brought 3 Pokemon to check the Comfey, and I think he 6-0'd him back.
That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
Yeah, I dislike Comfey, but I guess it makes sense on the team. It's a fairy. It's also priority again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, not our favorite team, but I think we can see it do well.
Yep, that's exactly what I think too.
Alright. Next one. This is Forza, who is new. Hey Forza, hoe gaat ie, jongen? En Zachmander.
Yeah, Forza's team is definitely insanely scary. Like, I really like the sand core between T-Tar and Excadrill, and then the Terra Thorns is insanely good.
T-Tar
especially when
is so cool.
I agree. That's definitely some cool points for sure. The double genie with the Torn T and the Thundy Eye is also fun.
Yeah.
Lacks a little bit of breaking power, like immediate breaking power, because Iron Thorns really likes to set up a D-Dance. Araquanid has some good immediacy, but then you're cutting into some of your like more bulky options. Annihilate can, but it's better as a setup sweeper.
You're kind of banking on like a Banded Drill or a Banded Spider for your immediate breaking.
Yeah.
Or you bring the Copperaja, but that's a Copperaja.
Yeah, it's a Terra Copperaja. It will do a lot of damage once. And that's it.
I mean, it is a scary Pokemon to prep for. But like, you probably can ignore it in prep. It's like risk rewards. It's probably not coming to your game. But if it does come and you aren't prepared for it, you probably feel stupid.
It'll get a kill. Yeah, it'll get a kill. It'll get at least a kill or 2 this season because people will ignore it and hyper prep for the Thorns or the Vileplume instead as Terra Captains, and then they'll get smacked by a Sheer Force Iron Head boosted by Terra Steel.
Yeah, I mean it does make sense though. Like the Thorns is so insanely threatening with Terra. I will say though, like I would have put Fairy on the Thorns instead of the Vileplume, even though it makes sense on Vileplume too. I just feel like Fairy Thorns is a really easy setup.
I agree. Putting Ghost on Vileplume and then moving
Fairy to the
Fairy
Thorns.
over Ice on the Thorns would have been better.
Or even Electric.
I think it's still solid.
Yeah.
True, or even Electric. I do kind of like Electric because I don't like having to rely on Wild Charge or Supercell Slam, or even Thunder Punch for that matter, as my Electric stab. Terra Blast kind of does that better.
Oh, I'd rather
At the
than
same
I'd rather than Wild Charge than I'd run Terra Blast, I think.
Really? You would rather take the recoil?
I think so, yeah. Like Supercell Slam I dislike, but I'd be fine with Wild Charge, I think.
I guess I kind of just disagree personally. Like if Wild Charge is 100 damage even, I think it would be more worth it. But since it's only 90, it's like I don't really think so personally.
Yeah, I get it. It's just Terra Blast Electric isn't like it's not that much stronger, and Thunder Punch even has a paralysis chance. I think I'd even rather run Thunder Punch them.
Punching Glove Iron Thorns.
That's something.
But yeah, I do like this team. Latios is a bit of a fraud, but it's kind of actually it's not even a really that amazing of a speed tier because you already have the Genie there. But at the same time, like I get it, it's your dragon type.
It's a
It's
grind
not a
immunity as
terrible
well,
dragon.
which is quite important since your grass doesn't resist ground. And you have 2 T-Tars and an Excadrill.
I definitely agree. Like I know Latios is already drafted, but I personally would have preferred a Latios here over a Latios. I think
Ironically-
if this was Latios.
Ironically, I feel like the Latios would also be better on Crep's team than the Latios is. Like, if you just swap the Latios and the Latios from teams, I think it would be better.
Both teams will be better for it.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
But yeah, I think this team is overall solid. I really like it.
I like it too. Like, there are some mons that I don't like as much, but like, you could see, for example, Annihilate, Thorn, Drill, Latios, Terra Thorns, and T-Tar. And these are all solid Pokemon that will be hard to beat, but they can also do insane damage. So like, when your bulky Pokemon still can do damage, that's always a good sign.
Yep, I agree.
So, I like it. Zachmander's team
for sure.
is insane.
Yeah, easily a top 5 team in the league right now. Like,
Yeah.
DOS, Treads, Urshi Single, and Moth. That top 4 is insane.
And the Terra Alligator.
Yep, and the Terra Alligator is a crazy good Terra Captain, especially when you include web support from Rabombi. Like,
Yeah.
Rabombi, I know, is not, like, the best mon in the world, but at the same time, like, it's a lead Weber, like, fast Weber that can't be faked out, which is one of the better ways of handling those, lead web mons.
Then, like, it could also be a Quiver Dance sweeper. Like, it's not its best set, but it's also something that you have to respect. Because, like,
Yeah,
the best answer to that is, like, a Fire or a Steel type. But those really don't do well against, like, Iron Moth and Iron Threads.
Yep, or
Even for Alligator.
or even
Yeah.
for Alligator for that matter. And then like Thundy T, I'm a big fan of Thundy T. It's just a standard flying electric type. It's just really solid and it does a bunch of damage and it really appreciates web support as well, allowing it to run spec sets more effectively. I think the Terra Decidueye is solid.
It's
It's not my
interesting with
favorite
Terra.
mon.
I really like the
Yeah.
Decidueye as a Pokemon. Like, it's one of my favorite spin blockers. Because it's bulky, it has recovery, it has momentum, and it can still defog as well. So, like, it's a second way of hazard removal, so you don't have to rely on the threats. But I haven't seen it with Terra just yet. Usually, I like my Decidueye to be defensive. But, like, with his Terra types, I think it was, like, Ghost, Fire, Fairy. Yeah, those are offensive types. I mean, Fairy maybe not, but, like, I can see Zach trying to be offensive with his Decidueye, which I'm excited to see.
Yeah, I definitely agree for sure too. And even then, I believe that Decidueye it pairs up pretty well with Feraligatr in the sense that you don't always have to Terra the Decidueye. Like you can just Terra the the Feraligatr and then just have Decidueye there
Yeah,
as
still
like
bring
your
it.
support option.
But still let your opponents worry,
whereas-
like, are you going to Terra Feraligatr or are you going to Terra the Decidueye?
Exactly, yeah. It's a more of a fake out kind of option.
Well, for example,
then-
like on Forza's team, Thorns and Vileplume together, it's probably going to be Thorns.
But then you also have to kind of worry that it could potentially be Vileplume too. But like Thorns just takes up way too much
Yeah. Thorns needs Terra
Terra
way
real
more
estate.
than Vileplume or like Feraligatr or Decidueye do.
Yeah, Feraligatr appreciates it a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't absolutely need it. Whereas Iron Thorns definitely needs Terra to be like as effective as it wants to be.
Yes, agreed.
And then low tier options, pretty solid. P2,
I think
it's your
all three
Spectre
of them,
answer.
all three of them get Trick Room. Which
Yep,
is really
all three of them get
interesting.
Trick Room.
Trick Room with webs.
And it's funny that Eggy is a second grass type Terramon, but it's also
It's
his
really
it's
good
his main
value.
dragon.
It's really good value as his third Terra captain.
And it's like it's just gonna nuke something. Like it's just gonna nuke.
Yeah, like Draco
Like-
Meteor plus Flamethrower and Leaf Storm is really hard to switch in on. Because you
Yeah, for
basically
sure.
switch in your Steel type, but then you get blown back by a Flamethrower. So, I really like this team. Like, when I looked at this top 5, I was like, how the fuck did we allow him to get this in 13th pick overall? Like, this is insane.
Yeah, it's very solid. It's easily I would probably say like top 3 for sure.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that. And then our last two teams. Rain Team from cards. And Mr. Wolf, who doesn't have an Iron Moth this time, so I didn't have to bribe him.
True.
Yeah. I mean, Cards team is very much Rain. I'm a big enjoyer of Rain. It's not the Rain that I would have built. Like, I am very upset that he doesn't have the Floatzel. That they don't have the Floatzel, sorry. Like, this Floatzel on Wolf's team, I love it. It should have been on Cards team. And then, like, it's very committed to Rain. It's like, you bring Pelipper, you bring Arch, probably bring one or two of your Rain Sweepers, and then some bulk. I will say that the Dunsparce with Terra is really cool. It probably does have Terra Water, right?
Let me take a look.
Oh, no, it's on the
don't think-
Oricorio.
no, because
It's on the Oricorio.
yeah,
Yeah, I
water's on the Oricorio. The Dunsparce's Terra types are Ghost, Poison, and Fairy.
Interesting.
But yeah, I'm kind of that same boat. I'm not that big a fan of Rain.
I liked it. Same boat.
I didn't
Rain.
even know I made a pun.
I liked it. Same boat, Rain. I enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get it now. I'm just like, it feels too balanced. Like, I prefer my Rain teams to be more offensive, and I feel like it's a little bit, like, slow. I feel like you're going to struggle in some ways to utilize all the turns of Rain because, like, Arch is pretty solid, but, like, if you happen to like get a sunny day set up on you while you're setting up your electro shot, it really messes with you. Same sort of deal. And then like Basque being your main like sweeper for like Swift Swim, I think it's solid, don't get me wrong, I do still like it. It's just that I feel like it could use more is what I'm saying. Like it could use like another really good Swift Swimmer, or because Ludicolo is not that good of a Swift Swimmer.
See, like, we very much disagree on this. I love Basque Legion. In my opinion, if they just put Floatzel on here instead of the Ludicolo, Basque Legion, Floatzel, Archello, and has all the Rain abusers you need.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I feel like Ludicolo is just not a good enough Rain Sweeper. I think if it had Floatzel, I think that would be better.
Yeah. I mean, it is fun though. I don't think I've ever seen Ludicolo used in Gen 9.
True. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone draft Ludicolo in Gen 9, so that'll be definitely interesting.
Like, it's a weird Rain team. It's not the Rain that I would have built. like, it very much screams, I am bringing rain every week, but it can also be bulky rain, which is new to me. Usually my rain is very HO, but this can be bulky rain
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm thinking.
So like it's balanced
Yeah.
that way. It's like I know what you mean with it's balanced, but then on the other hand, I'm also like, it's also 1000% committed to the rain. I can't see a week where Card says, yeah, I'm not bringing rain, because like if you're not bringing rain, so you're not bringing Pelipper. Ludicolo is useless without rain. Basically, your Oricorio doesn't really want to come either, in my opinion. Like without rain, you always start out the Dunsparce. So you basically render half your team useless without the rain, but with rain, everything could come.
Yep, I agree. That's just mainly what I'm thinking. It's like defensive rain, and I feel like defensive rain is just not like the best way to use it most of the time.
Yeah. Then again, though, like it's hard to break down, and the rain boosts the damage output. You could also look at it that way. So it just depends on what we think about rain. I like it. It's not my favorite rain team, but I like it.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah.
I think if it's played well, it can definitely still do things.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like it doesn't have a bad Pokemon, other than Ludicolo.
Yeah,
And Oricorio is a fraud, but
true.
I'm biased by Elliot's low tier performance. Bro had an Oricorio and low tier, he only got 2 wins. He had all 4 forms available as well.
Yeah, he had all the forms available, and then
With
he was
Quiver
just
Dance.
like could not break. Yeah, could not break anything.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Card use it though.
Mm-hmm.
And our last team.
Now, this is a very Josh team.
Yeah, it's funny. They're both the old dudes in the draft.
I like it.
I like it too. Like, it has some weird
Speed
picks.
tiers are wonky.
It has some weird picks. Like, he has Thwacky without the rain. He has Flozel without rain. But it's cool though. It feels counter-teamy. Like, the Flozel is 1000% picked because he was next to Card and he was like, yeah, let me have something to play Card. And then the Thwacky is
I
definitely
see
there
it.
to like counter team somebody else. Like I'm not sure who he wants to counter team, but it's definitely a counter pick too.
Yeah, I can definitely see the vision there because like it does seem kind of counter synergistic because like then if you're bringing Thwacky, then Crook does not really
Yeah.
have much fun.
I mean, it does help the Rillaboom and the Cinderace though with the EQ weakness, as well as Glimora, I
Yeah.
guess. Although I feel like Glimora still dies to an EQ, even in
It
grassy
depends
terrain.
on from what, but
Yeah.
it depends on from what, but
It's
probably
not.
yeah.
It's nice for Fortress. It's sturdy though.
True, yes, that is also pretty nice. I'm also just like, I it's very bulky, which is weird because it's like Prima, not gouging, Raging Bolt, Uxie, Hydrapple, Fortress,
Sableye.
yeah, Hydrapple, and then Sableye. Like they're all like super bulky mons, but then like at the same time can be like offensive in some ways. Like it's definitely very bulky offense.
Yeah, Crook is one of those as well. Like defensive Crook is really annoying to play.
Mm-hmm. And then like on top of all that too, like it's just the speed tiers are a little wonky. Like the gap between like Ambipom and then like Uxie, which depending on the week is kind of fake speed. Like then it's like Crook, which you have to respect. But like from 92 to 115, that's a really big speed gap. Like Mons, any any like 100 base speeds and above, or even just like base 110 speed tiers, which is a fairly common speed tier, just have no reason to just not run attack boosting natures.
Yeah, the Ogerpons are scary for this team. But then again, though, like unless it's Ogerpon Fire, Fortress will deal with it.
Funnily enough, like Latios does fairly decently into this team as well, outside of Scarf Crook.
Yeah, or like Primarina.
Well, then you, Then you also have Luster Purge, which has like a 50% chance of lowering your special defense.
I just slap on
So,
the
like, you
assault
switch
vest on
in-
this Primarina and call it a day.
I mean, true, that's fair, but like
This
you also
Yuxi-
don't get reliable recovery.
This Yuxi probably has Terra Steel as well. So
Let me take a little look. It probably does, but
it definitely should.
yeah, Terra Poison, Terra Steel, Terra Fairy.
Yeah, makes sense. Best typings. I mean, yeah,
I agree.
I see what you mean with the speed gap. Like, I really do. It's just like, to me, I do respect the Yuxi speed tier. Especially if you already are speed creeping a Crocodile, you might as well just speed creep the Yuxi. Those 3 points aren't really that big of a difference. My main gripe with this team is that, like, I would have Terra the Yanipom over the Floatzel. Like, Terra Floatzel is incredible if you have it on a rain team. I would have just Terra the Yanipom, give it Terra Ice for triple axle, give it Terra Normal for its double hits, even Terra Dark for knockoff, and just become really scary. That's what I would have done.
I agree. And then Ambipom like actually becomes more of a threat because I feel like base Ambipom is just not scary enough.
Yeah, probably not in Paladex. And low tier it's great. In regular Paladex, I don't know. Still love him though. Favorite normal type.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Wolf's team. Lots of hazards for sure. That's another
Insane hazards,
interesting thing.
yeah. Like Crook, Yuxi, High Double Fortress, and then for removal he has, once again, why did I say High Double? Glimora Fortress, and then even the Cinderace for like core change.
Like,
So like
being
Wolf,
able to get rid of hazards even on the Golden Go weeks. Yeah.
Wolf, you better lead off Glimora, set up Stealth Rock, then get hit by a move, set up T-Spikes, then die, go into Fortress, set up Spikes 3 layers, then die, then go into Cinderace and core change all the hazards back to your field. That's what you should do.
Yep. That's what you should do. Yes.
I suggest you do that in week 8. Yes. Yes. I suggest you do it in week 8. Yeah, solid team. It's very
I agree,
Josh.
yes.
It's very Wolf coded. I see what
It's
you mean. It's very
Wolf and Josh
very
coded.
Yeah, I see what you mean with that. All
He
right.
also stole my Primarina. I still haven't forgiven him for that.
He stole everyone's Primarina. Maki wanted Primarina, you wanted Primarina, Crep wanted Primarina, and I was chilling with my Azu.
We all wanted Prima.
I wanted Azu. I was happy.
I drafted Azu though,
Yeah, very happy to trade.
and then I
with you.
traded it to you.
Yeah. Man, you drafted the Galaruizing and I was like, Steve, now you have a real fairy type. You still need that. I don't think you even picked it for a minute and I was already in your DMs.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Didn't have to bribe you as bad as I had to bribe Wolf for that Iron Mob though.
Yeah, you were on your hands and knees for that one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No honor left, but still an Iron Mob on my team. So who wins in the end?
Still not you.
Still not me. Anyway, let's start tiering these teams. So
I agree.
we have a best collegian tier because, hey, we have a best collegian picture. I don't know why.
That was just there. That was
Yeah.
just there.
That was there. It's a cool picture though. I remember using this for a thumbnail once because I thought it was funny. All right. Let's start off with
So
talk. That was the Iron Valiant Kyurem team.
yeah, I think this is like a high B plus, low A minus type tier, like team. I think.
I feel like it's an A tier team. Like I would put it in A minus. I think. Zero really liked it.
Okay.
I remember that. I also like it, but not as much as Zero did. So to me, it feels like this is fine, and we can just
Yeah, I
bump
think
it up
A
or
minus is
bump it
fair.
down depending on where else we go.
Mm-hmm.
Where you want to put mine?
I was kind of like jumping between like A minus, A plus. I think A plus is a better spot for it. Like a low A plus, personally.
You like it more than Talk's
Like
team?
Yeah, I think I like your team more than Tog's team personally.
Let's just do it like that then. I will say though, I'm the only one with a Samurott. So actually,
True.
I should be there. It's the only thing I'll say.
In your heart of hearts. In your heart of hearts.
Yeah. In my heart of hearts, we actually make an F tier for Caleb's bike, but like, I can't do this.
Only if Pop's team can go in there with it for the bundle.
Nah, Pop's team has to go in S for Samuel just to annoy him. Crep's team. Like, if you remember, that's the weird team where Superior is the fastest Pokemon, but then she still has Terra Meloetta and Terra Staraptor, so it's very threatening.
Yeah. It's a very threatening team. It's just, it's a little on the slow side, and a lot of the bulky Mons don't have super reliable recovery. Like Great Tusk, Heatran, Alola Muck, those Mons don't have super reliable recovery.
Yeah, this is the team that we talked about. If she got the Latias and Forza got the Latios, I think that trade would have worked out really well. But like, points-wise, it doesn't match up. But like, she would like Latias just to get a wish.
Granted, she could. Yeah, I was. Yeah, because is Latias 15 points?
14. It's also
14.
quite cheap.
Wow. Okay, so it's really cheap. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to lower both of them, just for symmetry's sake. But then I was like, Latios for 15 is really cheap. So I was going to keep Latias at 15, but then Pup convinced me to like just keep Latios at 16 and put Latias at 14. I'm not sure. It's fine. I mean, I don't love this team, looking at it, but the Terra Caps are crazy. So I feel like we can't put her lower than good. We can't put her lower than B+.
Yeah, I think B+ is good. We can always bump her up depending on how other teams stack up against it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Your team,
and then
they definitely did you a disservice.
What do you think?
I love this team. It's very Dries coded. Like, I would drop this team in a heartbeat. The only Pokemon I don't like is Wigglytuff. I mean, and Sneasler, but like, I'm willing to try Sneasler out again. It's fine. Like, I think Maki and Crep and Tok did you a massive disservice. Like, to me, you are... I like your team better than mine. But... I'm fine putting you lower than me, of course.
I am not, like, fully sure. Like, I feel like there are definitely some holes in my team. So I'm like... I'm kind of just going to let you just pick where you want to put it. Because I'm like,
Let me see. I mean,
I like my tier captains. I like my top tiers, but I feel like there are some holes that I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah, I like your Terra captains too. The only thing I would say is like, I like an offensive and a defensive Terra Cap, and like you have two offensive ones in my opinion. So maybe that's like one of the downsides, because your bulk is kind of reliant on like Zapdos being bulky for reliable recovery.
Mm-hmm. Manaphy 2, Galarian Weezing is there.
Like, it's bulky on its own, your team. Like, it's not a frail team. But for reliable recovery, you're kind of relying on the Zapdos being bulky. Or bringing the Teapot.
Or Wish passing Wigglytuff.
Which is not reliable recovery.
No.
I think I'll just put you in A+. And we can decide if you are higher than me, or if I'm higher than you. I don't really care. They're both
I don't really
teams.
care either.
They're both Dries teams. And it's also standard.
True.
Like, every time we do power rankings together, we both end up in A+. It's funny.
Yeah, we always do.
Yeah.
I guess you could say we're stroking our own egos, I guess.
Not the only stroking we do. Pause. It's midnight, people. I am tired.
That's a quote for the ages. That is a quote for the ages.
Oh my god. Hey, maybe I'm not recording. Who knows?
Can't wait to post that in the quotes channel.
Clip that. Oh man.
Somebody clip that.
I love Elliot's team.
Elliot's team is definitely very good for sure. Insanely bulky.
Me
it still
personally,
has some offensive mons too.
I like it more than yours. But I don't think it's better than yours. Like, I like it more, but I don't think it's better. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I think the bulk is gonna just be so evil to break through, especially considering that it's Elliot
Yeah.
drafting it, and it's like, bro, who let him get this?
Yeah. Which team do
Who
you
let
like
him
more?
get this stall player's paradise?
Do you like Elliot's team more than mine? Or do you like mine more than Elliot's?
I think I personally like yours better just because I think you guys are very comparable, like bulk wise. I feel like Corviknight, Arbalova, Clodsire, I feel like are fairly like similar in comparison to just Peck's Gliscor, but I think Peck's is a lot more passive than Clodsire, Arbo, and Corvi are. So, and then I also like your offense better than I like his
Yeah,
offense.
I like my offense more than his as well. I don't think Bex is more passive than Jean Claude, but like at worst, Jean Claude gets up hazards. So
Yeah, it gets up hazards, whereas Pex can only get up T spikes.
yeah,
And even then, too, like I just feel like, it's still it's still a regen bot. Don't get me wrong, like Pex is, but at the same time, I like Clodsire being able to be ran unaware or water absorb a bit better. I feel like it
yeah,
just
true.
offers your team a little bit more.
yeah, it has two really good abilities. Well, Pex, I mean, Merciless is fun, but Elliot is never running Merciless.
Oh no, he's never running Merciless.
Toxic Gliscor, Toxic Terapagos, and then Specs Venoshock, Toxapex with Merciless. I mean,
That would be kind of funny.
I
That
mean,
would be kind of funny.
I mean, I think yours is better. You like mine more too, so like, just put him there.
Yeah, I think that works, I guess.
Pop's team I really like, but it's, I mean, I really like it, but it has like some very reliant on like the Hitmontop spinning away hazards, and you don't like bundle. I know that.
Yeah.
So I also don't like Alumamola as a Pokemon.
I like Aloe, but I at the same time feel like it is a very passive mon. So I feel like, and I also am not the biggest fan of Ursaluna either. Like I feel like it likes to be ran without the life orb, not the life orb, the flame orb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it likes to be ran with like an assault vest or leftovers and just like hope it gets statused, which is definitely a thing that you can do. But I do feel like it kind of like hinders some of its offensive breaking power, which I feel like Pup really wants on his team is a bit more offensive breaking.
Pop is
So like
just
you're kind of
going
in a
to-
catch-22.
He's just going to run T-Spikes on his Overquill against like the Espeon team, against your team. Let him bounce back for the Ursaluna.
Or he's going to bring T-Spike against the Cinderace team and hope he gets court changed.
Like, how iconic would it be if Reboot got core change? Set up T-Spikes, switch in Reboot, core change them back.
That would actually be really funny. That would actually be really
Yeah.
cool.
Doesn't get it though. Shame.
Nah, no fun.
Looking at it next to Elliot's, I think I like Elliot's more.
Yeah, I personally like Elliot's team more as well.
So then it's the question, do we put him below Talk, higher than Talk, next to Elliot?
I personally kind of like Togg's team better, but it's very close. I feel like it could go either way.
I think I like Pups more, because I like the Terra Captains from Pup a lot more than I like the Terra Captains from Talk.
That's fair.
Like-
If you wanted to put Pup over Tog, I could understand it.
Yeah, I think I'd be happy with that. A minus, A plus. I don't know about that one yet. I just keep him here. If he, yeah, okay, put him there.
Yeah, I think that works.
Mr. Mike. Oh yeah, he has the weird Trick Room-esque team with the frauds.
Mike with the bike.
Oh. Solved. Now, on the real though, I like this team. It's a weird one. I don't think I've ever seen these mons used together. But I can see it. It's just not something that I would enjoy, I think. I like, if you compare it to
weird
the
because
other
I feel-
teams... You go first.
I said, I feel like whenever I look at it, I feel like it's a team I have seen Elliot use for whatever reason. It looks like an Elliot
Yeah,
team.
because it has the Darkrai.
Yes, but
And then it has
also
two
has
regen bots. Yeah.
2 regen bots, and it has Ogre Flame, and then it also has
Darkrai and two
I feel
regen
like
ones. Yeah, okay, sure. I can see it.
yeah, and then I also feel like Tinkaton is also a very Elliot mon.
I don't know. I don't think Elliot would like Tinkaton.
I don't know. It feels like a mon that he would use. Actually, no, never mind. He loves his 2-point Dedenne, or 1-point Dedenne, I should say.
I really enjoy Tinkaton because it also has like a lot of speed, has Stealth Rock, has knockoff. I enjoy Tinkaton a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
like it more than Crep's. I don't like it as much as I like Togs though.
I can get behind that.
I think
I would
it's-
probably like dance between like A- and B+.
I think it's closer
Like
to
just kind of
Crep
dancing on that line.
than it is to Tog. And also, this just looks better.
That's fair. I can understand it.
Alright. Josh with the Grand Cloaking. I mean, I
Yeah,
really
we
like
have very
this team.
different thoughts
Yeah.
on this team.
Like, in my opinion, this is like top 5, maybe top 6 team of the league. You think a bit less of it than I do.
Yeah, I'm just not as big of a believer in some of the mons. Like, I'm not as big of a Greninja believer. I
yeah.
feel like I like Glow King. I feel like Scizor is a bit lacking in Paldex. It kind of is forced or be ran defensive a lot. Clefable is very passive. Entei I really like. Donphan is a really good spinner. It can be really solid. Bellybolt's a great Terra Captain. Zoroark has some really funny tech. Ursaring is pretty solid. I think that's a very fun, like low tier Terra Captain. And then D-Knight, and then like Leafeon and Charjabug are kind of just there.
Leafeon is great with Terra, but he didn't put Terra on
It doesn't have Terra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, it's not great with our
like-
rule set because it likes fire, it likes water, and it likes ground, and yeah, those are already used.
And I'm just like, parts of it I do really like, and then parts of it I am not that big of a fan of. So it's kind of just like in this weird limbo state for me.
See, like, I really enjoy this team. I don't think it has a bad Pokemon because, like, the Pokemon I dislike the most on this team is actually this Clefable. I didn't enjoy it, but like, I can still see a lot of value in Clefable, obviously. So, I think this is a really good team. It's really hard to play against. I like it more than Mike's. I have to be honest. I don't like it as much as I like Pups though.
I can understand it. I personally don't like it quite as much as Mike's, but it's kind of like in the same kind of boat for me.
Yeah, so it's like here or there.
Yeah, something like that.
I think I'd be like, I'm fine giving this because like you like Mike's team more, so let's just put it in the same team but
Okay.
higher. I think I'm fine with this.
Yeah, that works for me. That works.
Okay, Maki's team is in my opinion the best in the league. The Palafin
I
team
agree. It's
with Roaring Moon.
it's between her and Paddy easily. Like
Let's just put him up
I
there as well.
personally, yeah, I feel like Maki, her best mons are better than Paddy's best mons, but I like the synergy between Paddy's, the rest of Paddy's team,
Yeah,
and
Paddy's
I like Paddy's Terra Captains.
The Terra Captains like Vikavolt Galite is the best combination in the league.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then Go-Go is just like a low tier Terra Captain that like it's just there. It's the court mandated Terra Captain.
I think like to decide which is the best team in the league, I feel like these are the two best, and you just kind of go like, Maki has better high tiers, Paddy has better Terra Captains. What do you prefer? I prefer better high tiers, I think.
I can definitely understand it. I personally like the middle tiers a little bit better in Paddy's team on top of the Terra Captains. So I would probably put his like slightly over the edge, but that's also just me. I feel like I think it's all dependent on the matchup. Like I feel
I can see
like
that.
depending on the matchup, like a team could match up a little bit better into Paddy's compared to Maki's and vice versa. So I think it's kind of a tie. It's kind of a toss up, like whatever
Like-
you're feeling in the moment.
I think this is my ranking, and I think like this is your ranking.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm fine with that.
Offline Nuzlocke. I'm not the biggest fan of his team. Like I do see a lot of usage in it. It's just not a team that I would enjoy. And just looking at all
Yeah,
the other teams, I like Crep's more.
Yeah, I can understand that. I like parts of this team better. I'm not a huge fan of the Terra captains. Like
Yeah.
Chimeco is just like whatever. Like it's fine, but it's like only good in like YouTube leagues for whatever reason.
Because the YouTube
And
skill
then-
level is not as high.
And then like Torn Incarnate is a fun Terra captain. Colossal is a fun Terra captain that doesn't really do much else. And then I like Quack and Fez and Teal.
I love these three.
Gold
yeah.
and
Like,
Gold,
these three-
Garchomp, and Weavile. Like he has so many good mons, and I just feel like there are just like things that like it just doesn't pair as well together.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough team to use. Like, it doesn't feel like a team that like Paddy's team, for example, or even Maki's team. It seems very easy to use. This team requires a bit more skill, I think, to use, because these three Pokemon are all three good Pokemon, but without pivoting, without reliable recovery on these two. I mean, I like the team, not as much as I like other teams. So, just comparing it to everything else, I think so far this is my least favorite.
I can agree with that. I can understand it.
Then again, though, our next team is Caleb's team, which, I mean, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I see why Caleb drafted it specifically, but just ranking the team, it's probably the worst one.
Yeah, just like on paper, it kind of has to be. I feel like, and also I'm not that big of a fan of the Terra captains either. I feel like Rotom Heat does not need Terra.
Yeah, it likes his
Quagsire does
natural
not
typing.
need Terra. Yeah,
It's interesting,
both of those
though.
mons, like
Like,
they're definitely interesting.
they like their natural typing, and I feel like with the Terra, it makes, like, for example, against the Rotom Heat, you kind of go like, sure, let me use my Rock type, for example. But then it goes Terra Steel. So are you going into your Rock type? Or are you going into something that deals with the Steel typing? Quagsire the same. You use your Grass type, but then it has Fire, Poison, and Dragon, which all three resist Grass. It makes for very interesting 1v1s, which I like. But it's, once again, very player-based instead of, like, team-based. So, just to be
and the weird thing
objective.
is, just to be objective, I think the lowest makes sense. But I also wanted to just mention, why is Rotom Heat Terra Grass instead of Terra Electric? Like this, why? I just feel like Super Stab Electric is just better than Terra Grass.
I don't get why we go Terra Electric when Terra Steel exists.
Oh yeah, I mean I agree, but like I feel like you can still run both. Like I think Super Stab Electric is definitely a very valid option.
Meh, I kind of like the Grass, to be honest with you. I won't lie. You know what is funny?
Why?
For the water types. So like for the
Well,
faster
then
water
you're an
types.
electric type.
Yeah, but you are not like. I guess. You resist water now, though.
I mean, yeah, but it's like a neutrality is still fine.
You know what is funny that I just realized? You know why this thing is Terra Bug?
Why?
Because he doesn't have a bug type on his team and he has every single other typing. Wait, he doesn't
That's
have
pretty funny.
he doesn't have rock either. Wait, Caleb, you're a fraud. You need Terra Rock.
Should go Terra Rock over Terra Ghost. Fraud.
Yeah, like bro even drafted the Veronet once to get every single typing on his team, because he needed
That's
the poison
really
and the
funny.
bug typing. So yeah, I
That's
expect
really
you
funny.
I expect you to pick up Terra Rock for like week 2. Use your one free agency for that. But because you haven't, you go there. I would say like I don't make the rules, but I literally do. But yeah. Forza's team was cool. That was a T-Tar team.
Yeah, I think this is a very good team. 1000%. I could see it.
You like this more than Josh's team, right?
Yeah, I like it more than Josh's team.
I personally don't, but I'll make a concession.
Yeah, I'm also someone for me it's tied with Togs. It's kind of tied with Togs. If it was also my personal list, I personally like it more than Pups, but I'm fine with it being just in the same tier.
Wow. Okay, yeah. Like for me, I would
Like this,
probably
that's just
put
my
it. I would
that's just my
probably
own
put him
personal thing.
here. but because you are my co-host and you like him there, I'll just put him in A-. I like these teams more than
Yeah,
Forza's.
that works for me.
Yeah.
And symmetry.
Symmetry. Especially because Zachmander goes to us as well.
Oh, 1 bajillion %. Yeah.
Yeah. This team is nuts. So,
Yeah.
I do think it's
easily
worse.
third.
Yeah, it's worse than these two. Barely.
Yeah, but it's definitely like
Yeah.
easily third
Yeah,
place. Like
it's
it's
better than
definitely
ours.
a noticeable jump
Yeah, I agree too.
for sure.
And then like Card's team, it kind of depends on how we feel about Rain, don't we?
Yeah.
Like
I'm not the biggest fan of like the more defensive Rain personally. I personally would probably put it in like either B plus or like B minus, but that's just
yeah,
me.
that's also what I would do. Looking at it though, like Card's team versus like Crep. I like Crep's more, just because of like Minueta's start after they're insane. And then you compare them to offline. And I think I also prefer offlines, to be honest. Like these three do a
Yeah.
lot for me. I like you can't sleep
Yeah,
on
parts
these
of it I
either.
really like,
Yeah.
but then other parts I'm not as huge of a fan of.
Like I like Card's team, but I feel like I'm more happy with offlines.
Yeah, I can see that.
So this is fine, right?
Yes, and also symmetry.
Symmetry, which we are going to ruin now, unless we keep Wolf at the best
Yeah.
Legion. He will hate me if I keep him here, which kind
That
of
would be
tempts
really
me to,
funny.
which kind of tempts me to just keep him in there. To be honest with you,
You should just take a screen cap and post that, and then act like it is, and then in the video we can just continue on with ranking his team.
I really should. Here we go. Yeah. I'll post this later.
Okay, now we can be serious and actually rank his team where it should be.
Wolf. Oh yeah, this team is cool. It's better than offlines.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it better than offlines. I don't know exactly where I would put it specifically.
Is it better than Crep? It has an argument to be. Thing is, like, I like Crep's Terra Captains more.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking too. I like the Terra Caps a little bit more,
So,
and
like,
everything else is kind of even.
Yeah, so it's like B plus, below Crep behind for the Terra Caps.
Yeah, I think this is pretty solid. I think
looks
this is
fine
at
to
least
me.
the order. I feel like certain things could probably be moved up a tier or down a tier depending, but like generally I think this is a decent order at least.
I mean, like, in my opinion, this can be interchanged. This can be interchanged. Probably this as well. Although, like, I would personally say, like this. I like here. I don't really care what we do here. Me personally, I think I like this most. But my ego
I can
kinda,
understand that.
My ego kind of likes this most. Just let's keep it like this.
I'm fine with that. And I feel like also the people of course that are like, you know, at the verge of like from B plus into A minus, I think like the hard lines aren't like super hard. Like
Yeah,
I feel like
exactly.
Josh's team could be bumped up. I think Pups could be. Like I feel like every team aside from like I don't think your team is fully S tier. I think those are just like far and away like easily
So,
the
yeah.
best teams.
This works too.
But like everything else,
Synergy-wise.
but everything else, yeah,
we
I think
could-
this is fine.
I think I like this more, to be honest, actually. Because I really like Pop's team. I like it more than I like Talks. But you probably don't, so I think this is more like this is more a consensus of us.
Yeah, I'm fine with having it whatever. I don't really care. Like at the end of the day, it's in the same order, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Kind of whatever looks better for your brain. I don't care.
What looks better for my brain?
Not gonna lie, I was really expecting you to move Pups up to S tier for Samurant.
As for Savarot. Oh, Like, this would make me so happy. Yes! But nah, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
We'll keep it real. We'll keep it real.
Let's keep it like this. I think I like this.
Yeah, I think that's solid.
All right. I think we did decently fine on time. Actually,
I think we did pretty well for sure.
we definitely broke the record from Maki, Crep, and Talk though. So that was all I was going for.
Yeah, I think in this session alone, we probably got close to the amount of time that they did.
I mean, they did 3 hours.
Okay, never mind. We didn't go that far for this one, but
No, not for this one.
no, but we have 2 other parts.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Paddy. But yeah,
Must have been the wind.
must have been the wind. Let's keep it at that. Let's keep it at that. So, thank you all for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Go check out Steve. His link will be in the description, as well as like everyone else who is uploading. We have quite a few coaches who are uploading. I think the only ones who aren't are like Caleb and Wolf. I don't know. I went talk. I don't know if the others are going to make content though, but like everyone else probably makes YouTube videos, so it's going to be interesting.
It'll be fun.
It will be
Upload
very
required GBA when?
GBA, excuse you.
I said GWA.
Nah, it definitely did not.
I think it was my accent.
Nah, play the clip. Second time.
Play the clip.
Anyway, we're rambling on. Thank you for watching, everyone. Check out Steve. Check out everyone else. I will see you for the battles. Peace.
Peace.